hit record. All right. All right. Our story begins 500 years ago when the artifact of guidance was forged. The dwarves of Dragonstone helped forge this artifact as a gift to the king of Elvenspire. The artifact would help whoever wore it achieve greatness. But in the wrong hands, it could create destruction and disarray. Ozax, a very powerful wizard and mage who heard about the artifact, wanted it for himself. With hate in his heart and a great darkness in his soul, he set a darkness on Arklandia. Monsters, demons, and every sort of terrifying beast walked the earth. The king of Elvenspire decided, for the sake of his people and the rest of Arklandia, to give the artifact to his most trusted sorcerer, Elveron. He set off on an adventure to bring together all of Arklandia to end the war and the darkness. And they did just that. With the artifact guiding him, Arklandia won that war. Elveron thought it the best interests of all of Arklandia that the artifact would be split up into 5 pieces, going to different leaders and hidden away so that not one person could ever have its power again. After a 100-year war, Arklandia has now been at peace for around 300 years. Ozax, however, is rumored to still be alive, hiding in the mountains of ash. Some people think he may have even perished from the darkness in his heart. And some people think he's plotting his revenge, day by day, hour by hour, on how to get the artifact for himself to rule all. Will there be darkness again? Or has good actually finally won? Only time will tell. And that is where we start tonight. At the tiny tavern in Dagger Falls, with our 4 very ordinary seeming adventures that, when combined, will change Arklandia forever. So, would my adventurers like to introduce themselves?
Question, do you think you could turn the music down a little bit? Okay.
Yep, it's down now.
Just wanted to...
You guys could have told me that.
I didn't want to steal your thunder, man.
Oh, it's alright. It's alright.
That was amazing. Good job, by the way. Clap, clap, clap.
Thank you.
It was great. Who wants to go first?
Yeah.
I go.
You guys
You're already talking.
feel free.
Okay, cool. I'm already talking. Yeah. Euro's Iron Helm. He's a very, very large Goliath. An artificer. With grayish skin and a little bit of a dad bod. He has 2 crossbows and a quarterstaff. He's always drawing blueprints for his next invention, and always trying his best to use his inventions, although they don't always work. But he tries his best, and that's Euros. I mean,
Very cool. Hobble?
Hello, hello, hello. I'm Hobble, Bard Extraordinaire, at your service. He's a halfling. He's really short.
There you go. And Risa.
Yes, Risa is a Tabaxi monk. She is most often asked to be the muscle where there needs to be a little bit of a flex. And she's tall, she has dark, deep black fur. that she keeps neat as much as possible, and she is very slow to trust others unless she does not trust you unless she has fought alongside you in battle. You can tell a lot about a person by the way that they uh, behave in battle, and but she is very loyal, and uh, and she sometimes has to have patience with other people, but she likes people. She likes to be around them. That is why she is the bouncer in this bar.
Very cool. So, we find ourselves in our tavern in a small little town called Dagger Falls. It is underneath where our adventurers live in City of Glass, which you guys will see next week. And as you guys are sitting here, you see a very short, kind of mysterious old man hanging out in the back of the tavern, reading a book, but also looking a little bit worried and a little bit kind of on edge. So I will leave you with that.
Risa recognizes the old man. Old man! Ah, it's good to see you again. And as she gets up from her chair, you realize that she is taller than she originally appears. She is almost 6.5 feet tall. So when she stands, she has a proud bearing about her, and she comes over to the old man, claps him on the shoulder. So good to see you, old man.
Oh, hello, Risa. How are you this afternoon?
Well, as could be expected, the patrons have kept things down to a dull roar, which makes my job that much easier. So I am grateful for that. But you look troubled, old man. What are you thinking about so hard?
My spell book is missing.
Missing? You never go anywhere without that thing. Really?
I know, I can't find it.
Oh, dear.
I
Dear,
had it
dear.
this morning, went for my morning walk, had it then, had my breakfast, had my second breakfast, and then my third breakfast, but I can't find it anywhere. It just kind of vanished.
Oh dear. Hmm. Hmm. Are you sure you did not eat any of the pages? You know, man, I notice. You think I don't see? Your stomach, your tummy is getting a little bit out there, you know.
Risa, you know I wouldn't eat my spell book.
Okay, I joke. But, it's bound to turn up somewhere. I don't ever see you farther than a hand's throw away from it. So we just have to help you to remember.
Sounds like a plan. Who
Uh,
are your friends?
yeah.
Yeah?
So, as soon as I heard that he lost his spell book, sorry, I didn't want to interrupt. That was
Oh,
great.
you're fine.
Uh, as soon as I hear that he lost his spell book, Euro seems very interested. So he's gonna stand up, and it's kind of funny because it almost seems like Euros is even how tall Risa is. Euros is still a little bit taller. It's interesting, and he almost hits his head on the ceiling, almost, and walking over, he's Euro's gonna say, uh, you lost your spell book?
Yes, and who are you?
I am Euros Ironhelm. And who are you?
I'm Vrudel.
Oh, yes, I do remember seeing you in here before. My name is Risa. Oh, don't I remember that there's a little one? A little one that you usually have with you as well. Where is he today?
So after hearing second breakfast, Hobble's ears would have perked up a little bit. Someone's speaking my language. And as Euro stands, Hobble would too, except being a halfling, he would just walk right in between his legs.
Oh, look, someone my size.
And approach.
Ah, there is the little one. And what is your name?
Is Hobble. You've seen me here before.
Ah, yes,
Yep.
yes. The troublemaker, I call you. Okay. Hopefully you will not be up to your mischief today, my little one.
Ew, me? Never.
Euro, Euro seems a little upset when she calls Hobble the troublemaker. He seems a little hurt. And
I'm sorry you wished for me to call you. Okay, that's fine. Troublemaker number one and troublemaker number two.
Don't
Or
worry, Hobble.
maybe I call you big troublemaker, big trouble, little trouble. How about that? Hmm?
Don't worry, Euros. You'll get the recognition you're looking for someday.
I deserve so much more.
Hey, Brudel, you see what I have to deal with here.
Don't be quick to judge, Risa. I think these two are going to be very important.
Oh, and what gives you that idea?
Well, first of all, we're already acquaintances. We do know of each other. Maybe even someday we could be friends. That
I
was
think that
midnight.
sounds like a great plan, Risa.
Someday, as soon as these two don't give me trouble anymore, then we'll talk about it. But Brudel was just telling me here, maybe there is something that we can all help him with. You say your spell book went missing after first breakfast, or was it after second breakfast?
After the third breakfast.
Oh dear.
I see you're a man of refined taste.
Very refined.
So Euro's, as soon as he mentions third breakfast, Euro's gonna go. So is like third breakfast dinner? Do you just call them all or are they just breakfast, lunch, dinner?
There's about an hour in between each. I started around 6 a.m.
Very interesting.
Euros, you have to remember, my meal is your snack.
I mean, I have usually one breakfast, but it's like a lot. Yeah, it's one of those.
You should try it sometime.
And Euros kind of gives one of those smiles. You know what I mean? And
Well, regardless of what breakfast or dinner or lunch that it was after Brudel, you lost your book, perhaps we can help you retrace your steps somehow.
You know,
I can play the Remember song.
Oh,
I would
There
love
is
to
a
hear the
song for
Remember
this?
song.
wow.
Risa, with your permission,
Of course.
I have nothing actually written. I just threw that out there.
I love
I'll
it.
do a performance check if I have to, though.
Yeah, let's have the first roll of the
First
game.
roll of the game.
First
Come.
roll.
Yay. That is going to be a 15.
You're gonna see Fruitdal kind of almost nod off for a second,
Remember,
and then kind of perk back up. And he goes, "Wait a minute. I do remember something."
works every time.
See? When I was coming back from my walk, kind of out of my chimney, went out this like black and blue smoke. Do you think that could have something to do with it?
Did you leave a fire going?
No fire.
Did you start a fire this morning?
No. It's so warm out.
Hmm. That does not sound normal for a fire to start itself. Unless maybe sunlight hit something that could spark or something. But black and blue smoke? No, that does
And
not sound normal.
you know what? Can all of you guys do insight for me?
Sure. Let's do it. Insight.
That's a 12 cap.
12? Okay.
I got a
Yeah.
5.
Let us do it.
I saw a
Hobble
fire
is
start
busy
itself once.
looking at
I had
his...
nothing to do with it. Nothing to do with it.
Hobble just kind of like is just staring at his instruments and just kind of
And
like
for mine, that is a 14.
I
14.
think it's out of tune.
So I would say the two of you kind of recall stories a little bit, maybe, that you've kind of heard mumblings of in town recently, of a figure that kind of leaves with kind of a black smoke.
So Euros is going to say this to Hobble,
Okay.
but very poorly. Not like he's going to say something like, "So I heard from a friend who heard from a friend who heard from a friend who heard from a friend that there's this guy and he shows up in like smog and then he leaves in like smog and yours doing like the whole hand motions like the Mario motions and like the whole thing."
Really into it.
Yeah, he's very into it, and like I might even go as far to say that that his bad description, like it almost tricks himself.
No, friend. I think
Like a
I
coach.
think I know what you're trying to say, but not as well as you could describe it. I know that I think I remember there is a figure that I have heard of. Oh, I know I have heard the stories of this figure that leaves behind a blue and black smoke. I don't know that it is totally malevolent or evil per se, but it sounds like there's at least a little bit of trickery going on.
You tell me we have a village ghosty.
Quite possible. Quite possible.
I got to write a song about that.
So I will say that you guys kind of notice that the helper in the bar, you guys all know him. His name is Cedric. He kind of, as you say the black smoke thing, he kind of sort of gets very nervous and drops whatever he's holding. It kind of makes a crash.
Oh, Cedric! Oh, why? Why did you drop that? Are you not awake today? Come on now.
uh,
I would probably go over to help him to clean up the mess because our boss would not like to see a mess among the patrons on the floor. So I would go over to help him.
Oh, it's okay, Risa. It's okay. I've been having these horrible, horrible nightmares about... Oh, I don't even want to say his name.
Oh dear, what nightmares are you talking about?
Just from the Great War. You know, all those stories that my parents have told me about Elderon and Ozax and just how evil, and now we're seeing black smoke. That can only be one thing.
so Euros is going to, whenever listening to this,
Mhm.
I rolled very low. So he's going to say, he's dead. Don't worry. He's gone. Yeah, doesn't, not even, don't worry about him, you know? Yeah, that smoke was definitely, definitely just a fire. I'm sure.
He just kind of rolls his eyes at you.
Hobble's discussing with the old man. So do you ever do all bacon for all 3 breakfasts?
Not all bacon, but maybe bacon in each meal, but then, you gotta add
Oh,
something.
you gotta live a little.
I've lived a very long time, my friend.
Risa would address Cedric once again. Well, how long ago did these nightmares start?
Oh, um, just a few days. Maybe, yeah, a few days.
Well, my friend, sometimes an undigested bit of beef or something just before bed sometimes can give you a very bad nightmare. I can definitely swear to that. I may be able to sleep where I sit sometimes, but yeah, I find my nightmares come up a lot more when I have just eaten just before I try to sleep. So that's what I would
Maybe
recommend to
you're
you.
right. Maybe you're right. And as you guys are chatting in the corner, Rudell just kind of slumps over.
The old man?
Yeah.
Uh, Euro's gonna is gonna. Does he look?
Hobble looks straight at Risa. It wasn't me.
Oh,
I swear, it wasn't
oh,
me.
the old man! No,
Does he
Cedric,
look?
go on about your work, and I'll run over to the old man. I will catch him and right him in his chair once again, and I will shake him gently. Old man, wake up!
Oh!
You,
Oh! The
are
cave.
you?
The cave. It's at the cave.
You went
The
to a cave.
cave.
It's in the cave.
What's in the cave?
My spell book. I'm certain of it.
Uh, the cave? What cave?
Is
Can
he
you
having a
guys roll
premonition?
history for me?
Sure.
Is to be.
Oh, that's
An
21.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah. That's just straight 10. 21 has
Okay.
it, I think.
So, you both probably wouldn't know this, but Euros would know that there's a local cave that everyone kind of knows is there, but has kind of been abandoned for a really long time. And is kind of rumored to kind of be an old place that a lot of wizards would get together and like hundreds and hundreds of years ago, even before the Great War, would really do a lot of their spell making and libraries and all that kind of stuff.
Euros is going to say the wizard ritual cave, the the ooga booga booga, the one that like they would like books and that one.
Yes,
Oh,
yes,
you know of this?
that cave. I'm certain of it for some reason. I just got a real clear vision. It was like it was new again.
And have you been to this cave recently?
No, not for hundreds of years.
How old are you?
How old am I?
Yeah.
Well, young boy, I am I would say about 700 years old now.
you see, Euros, when you're smaller like that, your life lasts longer. It requires less to keep you going.
Okay, old man, okay, don't worry. You stay here, take a rest, and I would signal over to Cedric to bring a glass of water for the poor old man and tell him to stay calm, and we can go investigate this thing, this cave, you
The
say.
three of you would do that for me?
But of course,
Euros is
I'll
going
do it for
very-
Risa. I feel like I owe her one.
Well, I mean, if he's going, I mean, he's kind of small. I gotta protect him, I guess.
You guys definitely need each other. And he kind of gives you guys a wink.
well, definitely because you are my friend. You come here, you come to the bar, you are a patron. Of course we can do this for you. Why not?
Okay. So you
I
guys are
told you
gonna...
I'd make it up to you for starting that fight last week.
So Risa would go to Cedric and tell him, Cedric, do your best. Take care of the old man while I am gone. My friends and I must go to find something for him.
I promise.
Can I trust
I'll
you?
do my best.
Your
Very good.
comes up when she says, "My friends and I." Friends?
You did not
He
hear
looks
that.
around.
And she walks
She
out
said
to the
it.
exit.
She said it, Euros. She said the F word.
She definitely did. She's the
You did not hear that, and she
That friend.
just she stalks away in a huff to the door. Are you coming?
Yes, friend.
skips.
We're on our way.
And she grabs some of her gear that she would have stashed at the table there, and walks out with it.
Yeah, I'll say that you guys all have your normal, equipment and stuff. So you guys ready to head out?
Yes,
Arklandians,
Alright.
roll
yes.
out.
If these two slowpokes can keep up with me, yes.
Hobble is constantly falling behind and running to catch up.
Alright, so it's a pretty short journey. It's pretty much right outside of town. This is a place that you all have kind of definitely seen. It's not something that people visit quite often. It's kind of known as a place of respect, and that not many people maybe go into, but maybe walk past and just kind of maybe will pray or really, just remember all the great wizards that there's been. So, it's very beautiful.
So you had mentioned that people pray. Is there any significant thing outside? Any locks or however they pray?
No, I
Or
wouldn't. I
just
wouldn't say
cave?
there's any locks. It's kind of
Well,
just
is there like an altar?
no,
Yeah, is
no,
there
no.
anything?
It's really just a cave entrance. That
And there's
um,
no debris or anything that people have brought over time.
I mean, you guys may see like old candles and maybe some old rugs that people have brought to have like a picnic. Stuff like that, but nothing very like out of the ordinary that would really stick out to you.
Well, it definitely, no matter how much there must have happened here before, I can sense the past that has come through this place. But now it seems very serene, very calm. It's beautiful.
It
Hobble
is.
will look at you and say, "I feel it too," and just the way he says it, he's full of shit.
Yeah,
He's
Euro.
like looking over his shoulder and stuff. Yeah.
So, are you
Euro
guys? Oh,
isn't
go
even
ahead.
trying to- Oh, sorry. Euros isn't even trying to hide that he doesn't really give like he doesn't really care about the sereneness or the he cares about the history, but he doesn't care about the meaning.
Okay.
And Risa is dialed into the serenity of the place because she communes with nature whenever she can. She communes with the four elements whenever she can. So she feels that bond with nature whenever she is in an environment like this. So she is the exact opposite of these two.
Alright, let me get you your characters. For whatever reason, they don't want to...
Yeah, I think you have to
Yeah.
click on the map and click behind. I think that's how you do it, right?
No, for some reason
Is it not?
they're being weird. Oh, there we go. Now they're popping up. Or maybe you guys can drag them over.
So far I see the Goliath. I do not see.
Like,
If
if you
you-
guys go into your character,
Oh yes, okay.
you may be able to,
Yeah.
because I have it so you guys can control them. So,
Let's do that. Let us try it and see.
you should be able to
Okay.
just use your own character.
Cat.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
So Euros has been collecting
Oh, there we go. There's Hobble.
as we've been walking. He might have seen like
Aha, got him.
a rock. He's trying to collect rocks that are about the size of a golf ball.
Okay.
And maybe he might say to Hobble, "Can you grab that for me?" And, he's been picking him up and putting him
Hobble
in
would
the
scoop
pouch.
him up.
And so we are approaching from the north, moving
Yes.
south, or where are we?
Now you guys should be able to see your characters and stuff.
Yeah,
Yes.
they're all up.
Okay.
Okay.
So, like, from where you guys left from the bar, I would say that this was maybe a 10-minute walk going north. So you guys are
Okay.
kind of just headed up north.
How many rocks would I have gotten?
I don't know, if you just kind of stayed right where you are, I would say maybe, I don't know, we'll say 5.
5?
Yeah.
Okay. That works.
Okay. And
Are you guys gonna move up at all?
well, Risa would definitely, on the way to where we are going,
Ooh,
Risa would be scanning the ground just to see is there any tracks, anyone that has come this way.
So I would
recently.
do roll an investigation for sure for that.
Absolutely, let's do that. Investigation.
The first one the first rock that he picks up, on his right arm, he flips his arm over and he almost puts a rock into an almost barrel like thing,
Okay.
kind of pushes it down with his thumb.
And that investigation did not turn up much. It is only a 5.
So you see a little bit of footprints here and there. You can tell that there's people and other things that have passed through here, but you don't know what.
How much further would the cave be from this?
You guys
path
can
above?
see the cave entrance. It's in front of you.
Okay, it's like right in front of us.
Yes.
I was thinking that we were along a path and it was off to the side or something.
Can
So-
I take a quick survival survey of just things in nature that might be out of place?
Yeah, go ahead.
If he does, Risa would like to assist. If that would give him advantage.
Yeah, go ahead.
She is proficient.
14.
So you clearly see some footprints as well as maybe some old kind of like meat scraps, bones.
Are they regular shoe prints? Or animal
You would
prints?
probably know them to be goblin footprints.
Hey, stay alert. There's little ones even creepier than me about.
Oh, good catch. I did not even see that.
I'm low to the ground, or I can pick it up real well.
Yeah, Euros. Hearing this, he pulls a uh, it's almost a claw-like thing out of his pack, which is thorn whip. But I'm going to use thorn whip. It's almost like a.
So can you guys all roll perception for me?
Hobble's gonna pull out his slingshot. Oh.
Oh no.
Oh.
4.
I got a 4 also.
Oh no.
Eh,
You guys are
I
all
did
killing
not
me
do
here.
much better. I got a 6.
So,
I think we all rolled
Singing the adventure song.
Getting them all out of the way now, guys.
So-
Doing it now.
unfortunately, a few things notice you.
You see that bird over there? Nothing about it. I was just wondering if you saw it.
Oh,
So, that is what you guys see in front of you.
ah.
I didn't see anything happen, so...
Do I see him?
Yeah, you guys see them.
Cool. I'm going to.
Yeah.
Does he look like he's gonna attack us?
Oh, now I see him.
Yeah, I would say that it's pretty obvious
Cool.
that they're
He's
like,
gonna- He's gonna put his wrist up, the one that he had loaded the
Okay.
rock into, and I'm gonna cast it. This is catapult, by the way.
Okay.
Oh
Which
no!
which one are you?
Oh no! Oh, that's 2.
Yeah, that definitely doesn't hit.
I only saw 1. Oh, I only saw the 1 in the front.
Oh, there's more than one.
I didn't even
Well,
scroll
DM,
up.
so-
I didn't see the rest.
Just
Yeah.
from a
Yeah, go ahead.
mechanics perspective. So does that mean that since we rolled low on our
They saw you guys
perception-
first, so there's no
okay,
surprise.
so this is a
yeah.
okay.
So they kind of all gather around. They see you guys. They see all 3 of you. And
Hubble will
you
take
know
a
what?
shot with this slingshot.
Why don't we just roll initiative?
Oh,
Ugh.
I was trying to get it in there real quick. Oh,
That's a
yeah.
5. I have
5?
to get with dice.
Okay.
Let me take ones out.
I got 19.
Okay.
Ugh. I only rolled a 5.
Oh man.
Yeah. All
All
the low rolls are coming out now. You
Well,
are a low
Hobble, it is
blow.
your turn then.
Then, with that distance, instead of using the slingshot, he would pull out his crossbow and take a shot at the one in the middle.
The one in the middle. Go right ahead.
That plus 5 to hit is 24.
That hits.
Oh, that was not as good though. That is a 5 for damage.
A 5 for damage. Okay. And are you gonna move or anything?
That's about as comfortable as he is at the moment.
Okay. It is the goblin's turn. So, actually, I'm gonna roll 2 more times to see when other 2 go. Okay. So, 2 of the goblins are gonna go. Obviously, the middle one is gonna try to hit Mr. Hobble. That is
What is he attacking with?
9. What's up?
What is he attacking with?
Oh, scimitar.
Does the tie go to the
is
runner
he-
or defender
The
or
what?
offender? If you roll and get my AC,
Uh-huh.
does it go to the attacker or to the defender?
If it meets, it beats.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what
Just
I would say.
double-checking.
Yeah. Okay, so
Scimitar, is he throwing it?
no.
So he would have to move.
Yeah,
Does he have
so
that much
he's gonna
movement?
move. 5, 10.
I don't know if he would.
So no, actually he doesn't actually
Yeah.
get to
yeah.
you. good looking. All right, so then the second one, I guess is gonna go after Hobble as well.
So no, actually, he doesn't actually
Whoa,
get to you.
Oh,
That was a weird echo.
that was weird.
Oh,
that wasn't my
No.
side, right?
I do not think. I don't know if it was on your side. So nope. It is Arisa's turn.
all right. You hear a low growl come from Risa because these little ones are disgusting. And I shout to
Sorry.
and I
did you not
shout
get
to
the same?
them.
What's up?
For some reason, I think we rolled the same. Did we not?
Yes. So what is your dex?
Yeah, 1. We just didn't do this formally, so I was making sure that I figured hers. Was
Well, I
better
have it
than
in front of
mine.
me, so I have you
Okay,
guys
yeah.
in the right order.
Okay,
Yeah.
I was just making sure we didn't do that formally.
So
Yes,
it is. Yeah. So Risa would still go first.
Sorry.
yes, and I would shout out to the closest one to me that's threatening the little one now. I
Okay.
would shout to him, you haven't, you there. Have you stolen anything that's not yours here? Do you have a book?
He ignores you.
And I would ready an action if I see that. Now, did I see this goblin actually take a swipe at,
Yes.
at Hubble? He
Oh
did.
yeah. Yeah. You can tell that they don't want you to get into that cave.
Oh, so then I might need to run up on this little one
Okay.
and try to pin him down.
Go right
I might
ahead.
want to grapple this one.
Grapple. Okay.
So that would be what, an unarmed strike, or
Yeah, we'll say unarmed.
what would I roll?
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay, so let's roll that. And we get. Oh, that's pretty decent. A 17.
That hits.
And damage from that. It's minimal. It's only 4. But my intent is to.
How
grapple
much?
him.
How much was that?
It's 4 points of damage.
Oh, well, you literally go to grapple him, and instead of grappling him, you just cut his head right off.
Oh dear.
And he's toast.
All over my hands. I forget that these small ones are so squishy. So sorry. And that would be my turn.
That's your turn? Okay.
Yes.
So now the other goblin goes, and he is going to go after Arisa.
Of course, because he sees that I turned his friend to jelly.
And he does not get to you, so it is your turn, Mr. Euros.
Cool. So, how far do I need to go? Okay. So he's going to first walk to, I think, there, 10 feet. Then he's going to, as a cantrip, cast Thorn Whip.
Okay. I love that one.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Oh no. That's a 12.
That does not hit.
Okay.
So, that's your turn?
Not sure. 1 second.
Okay.
Yes. That's my turn. Sorry.
Okay. Hobble, it is your turn.
And I'm just double checking something real quickly here. 5, 10, 15, 20. Hobble's gonna go right up to this guy. A filthy little goblin. Give all of us little ones a bad name. Go to the other one. Come on. Okay, not that close.
Yeah, it's a little off with
close
the
enough.
box.
Yeah,
You're
it won't
fine.
let me center on the square.
I know
that
you
I'm
mean.
trying to-
I know where you
Okay.
are.
And cast Thunderclap.
Okay,
It's a cantrip.
go right ahead.
It is automatic, and the goblin has to make a Constitution save of
Ooh,
13.
okay. He does not make it.
That will do.
And how far does that go? Does that go?
It's just a range of 5 feet
Oh,
to
it's 5.
cast,
Okay.
but the sound travels 100
That's
feet.
right. That's right.
And do I add my modifier for damage?
I don't think so.
Okay, just double checking. So it's going to be 4 points of thunder damage.
4 points. Okay. Alrighty. Now the one that's far back goes 5, 10, 15, 20. He is gonna go after Hobble as well. So 9, 13 hit?
No,
Oh,
it does not.
okay. So it is Arisa's turn then.
Well,
And that
since I
one that
have used-
Hobble hit is not looking good.
Right. Well, since I have turned the first one into jelly and his remains are still on my paws, on my hands, I am not happy about this. Risa did not mean to kill this one in this way, but I try to threaten the ones that remain. I say, look at what happened to your friends when I was only half trying. Do not try my patience today. What are you hiding in that cave of yours? And I would like to intimidate them, if I can.
Go right ahead.
Let's try that. Oh, let's see if we roll well. Oh, that's pretty well. It's a 14.
So when you
Not
say
bad.
that, you can tell that they are now scared of you, but they are also obviously here to keep you guys from getting in there.
I see.
Yes.
Well, what I would like to do is this time, instead of squashing one to a pulp, I would rather... Now, that roll, does that take my action? That roll?
No, I'll say that's a
intimidate?
bonus.
Okay. Then I will walk over to this one that is closest to me and try to pick him up by the scruff.
Okay.
So, might that be an opposed strength check or something similar, or...
I'll just say it's strength, yeah. Just do
Shouldn't
like
a straight up grapple be a contest of strength also?
I mean, yeah, I was gonna say that too. You can just
Sure.
grapple him if you want.
Just a straight
Sure.
up grapple.
This time we try not to hurt.
He's
Them
not
so
looking
bad.
good, I'm warning you.
You
Yes.
have to unclench your fist before you grapple.
Yes, indeed. Retract the claws. Okay, yes, all right. We try this again. And so, for my strength check, that's a 12. Let's
12.
see if he beats that.
Okay. Yeah, I'll say that you grappled him. So you're you're
Okay.
holding on to him.
I pick him up right to my eye level so he does not mistake what I am saying.
Okay.
And I basically ask him, what are you hiding in that cave of yours? Have you stolen a book that did not belong to you lately?
He just kind of blinks at you and just kind of says, "We've stolen nothing."
And do I believe him when he says that?
Let's see. Yeah, you do.
Okay. Okay. Well, that's unexpected.
It just means he
Then-
wasn't the one who went out and took it.
This could be true. Do my comrades believe what this one is saying?
Yeah, can I roll an insight?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh no. That's a 5.
You
Oh, dear.
totally believe every word.
Yeah, he's definitely telling the truth, Risa.
I got a 10.
Definitely
You
telling-
all believe him.
I don't think he
Oh,
took
dear.
it.
I
Ask
think
the other
he should
one.
just head back. I really
Ask
don't think
the other one.
Don't you dare, Noah.
It is also
Just go
well.
grab a
first-
pint and wait for this all to blow over.
Well, then I would still hold on to him,
Okay.
and I would just, allow the next person's turn. But I am not letting go of this one.
Okay. Well, it's his buddy's turn.
Mm-hmm.
So he's gonna go after you.
Sure.
That would be a 10. Don't think that hits you.
Nope.
Okay,
does
so
not
he
hit.
kind of tries to swipe at you, and obviously misses. And
Yes, because while I am holding his friend up to my eye level, I am holding his forehead at bay while he is swinging his arms wildly, and I am just looking at him and shaking my head.
So he then is going to kind of look up at his friend, look at you, and just run away.
Where you go? I still have your friend right here. Really?
Where's he running to? Back to the cave or a different
No, he
direction?
just ran into the woods, just kind of left.
to be my turn. That's
Yes, now it's your turn.
cool. How far did he get?
I would say, I mean, like he disengaged. Like he wants nothing to do with this.
Attack of opportunity.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
How far is he? Just curious.
This would be with my dagger.
Yeah, go ahead.
That. Let me go back to my other things. That's a 19 to hit.
That hits him.
For 6 damage.
So as he tries to run away, you kind of cut him in his ankle, and he kind of squeals and falls down. He's not dead though, but he's really, really, really hurt.
Cool. How far is this? Like, right?
Oh,
here?
I mean, it's right in front of Hobble because he didn't get away because he did opportunity. So,
Cool.
Arisa
no.
has gone poof. But you guys can go.
Cool. So I am going to move.
Right there.
To here.
Okay.
Can I curb stomp him?
I mean, you do you.
I want to curb stomp him.
Yeah, go right ahead. Let's see if you hit him.
Uh, 17.
That does hit.
Cool.
I'm not even gonna make you roll for damage.
I'm not even a roll. It would be
Yeah.
2.
You literally take your shoe and you just clobber him, and he just like
I mean, I am
is
wearing
a
a
His head-
suit.
splat.
His head pops like a grape.
Yeah, his
I
head
am wearing,
literally pops off like a grape.
Cyber boots. So
Yes.
I mean,
Yeah. So you are left with 1. Can you guys hear Risa, by the way?
Not yet.
no, I'm not able
No?
to.
Okay.
Either.
I'm just want to make sure.
Is she still holding him?
Yes.
Cool. And
Reese,
Yeah,
if you're
no,
there,
I
we
am.
can't hear you.
yeah, I don't know if she's here. Oh, okay, I'll refresh.
Yeah, I'll
did you
refresh
hear
as
him?
well. Same. Good old Roll20. Hi, everybody in chat, by the way. Hope you guys are enjoying it.
My friend.
There we go.
Yeah, I can hear you guys.
Yeah, now we're good. Okay.
Okay, yes.
Roll20 is just having issues tonight.
Yeah, I think so. So, back to making goblin jelly, yes?
Yes. So,
Oh my.
actually,
Did you
it
miss
is
when
Hobble's turn.
So
I believe she wasn't here when I.
yeah,
No.
Euros just curb
Yes.
stomped.
Just curb
that
stomped one of
goblin,
them that was
and
trying
he's
to run
dead.
away.
The only one that's left alive is the one you're holding.
Oh, yeah, let me get rid of that one.
And
Okay.
Hobble's gonna try to persuade him.
Persuade him, okay.
Look here, I'm little, you're little. You can make it out of this alive. You just gotta tell us what your boss is holding, and we'll let you go. I just want to point out that I do not mean that in any way. I am just trying to persuade
Okay.
him.
Sure.
And that is a dirty 20.
So, you can tell that he's terrified of you guys. He's just seen one of his friends get his head chopped off, and the other one, his head literally flew off like a grape. And you, like, Risa, you can feel him shaking in his boots, like, really, really scared. Please don't hurt me.
Well, just don't give us a reason to hurt you.
He's not talking though, right?
No. Like, you can tell, it almost... Actually, you know what? Can you guys roll... I'll say perception.
All right.
That's a nat 20 on
Okay.
my first one on my new dice.
So, I will say
Very
this.
nice.
You can tell that he's a little bit under a spell of some sort.
I think that would have been
Oh, I
Arcana.
But you guys can just tell that they're not
I got a-
acting like normal
I got a
goblins.
13. Would I pick that up?
You can
At a
kind of
13?
have a sense, like, they're not acting like normal goblins would.
Are we still in initiative?
No.
No?
No.
Cool. I'm going to walk over to him and I'm going to kind of give Risa a look of, can you hold him still?
Yes, of course.
I'm going to punch him in the stomach.
All right.
And
Yeah,
he goes
I know.
flat.
That's
So just like
That's harsh.
Heroes is not evil, but just want to mention that.
Not yet.
He's not evil yet.
my friend.
That's
I mean,
19 to hit.
Do either of you want to stop him? You guys can roll to stop him if you want.
No,
I've still
I
got my
think I
dagger
will
out.
stop him because, especially because I am holding this little one.
Then let's roll.
No, if she's
Yeah,
if
she wants you to stop.
Yeah, if she wants me to stop, then I'm gonna be like, go ahead, yeah,
Okay.
and I'm
Uh-oh.
going to yeah.
She froze again?
She froze. Yeah, I'm gonna say go ahead, and
There she
I
goes.
will. Oh, and yeah, he's gonna kind of put his hands up, and he's gonna, turn around and.
All right.
And
Spell or not, in this world, how often do goblins just hang out in town as though they're friendly and accepted?
I mean, there's definitely goblins, I wouldn't say in the City of Glass you guys know of them, but in other
general, they're
parts,
not
in
all
general,
considered evil.
they're not all considered evil, no. But you can
Okay.
tell just based on the way that they're dressed and the way that they're
Or they're not.
acting that they're not, the accepted type.
had I thought of that question, I might have not went to punch him.
You probably would have killed him.
Oh, I know.
Dang it, Reese is not
I know.
here, so I want to just knock him out, kind of.
You just want to knock him out?
I don't think he's going to give us any information at this point. He's
Yes.
Yeah, we can hear you now. He's been
Okay.
intimidated.
Let me
and he's been
reload real quick because I
persuaded.
can't hear her.
He's been intimidated.
All right.
Yeah, that's why I was planning on.
So he doesn't shank us in the back.
Okay.
That's
I think we
fine.
should just
And
if he's
retcon,
like
I said
that.
it all like this so it was in character.
So Euros is going to say, well, if he's under this spell anyways, why don't we just give him the old 1-2 and take him out of his misery?
Yes. In the most delicate way, if Risa can give him a sleeper hold that's non-lethal, then we
roll
leave
roll
him
strength for me.
sure, I can
You
do
could
that.
probably just conk him on the head real quick.
I probably would have done it honestly.
So I would just like to mention
Yes.
that Euros was referring to actually killing him.
Okay.
There we go. So
Yeah,
that is a
you were
19.
able to just kind of,
Go to
and,
sleep,
and
little goblin.
he's out.
Yes. Out of character, Risa
Yeah.
is lawful neutral, so
Okay.
she will not
Oh, wait.
condone straight up murder, hobo, kill. She may look the other way if one of her party members
Okay.
might do something, but on behalf of the party to live, sure. But yeah, that's why she's like, no, we do not need to kill this little one. We
Okay.
just let him here to sleep.
Okay.
Shall we go?
Yeah. So you guys are totally out of initiative and all that
Yep.
stuff. You're good.
Out of character. We all have dark vision, right?
I don't know. Do you guys? Let me see.
Don't
Let
think
us
so.
make sure.
I don't
Okay, then
think
I'll-
Euros
I'll think I do.
does.
I've got a torch in my backpack, and
Okay.
I'm gonna pull it out and snap my finger and it'll light.
Okay.
Actually,
I do have.
it's fine.
I do have.
So before you do that, I am going to. I'm probably not going to get to do this too much, so I want to do it. I'm going to pull one of the rocks out and kind of concentrate on it for 2 seconds,
Okay.
and it starts to glow.
Oh, is it the light cantrip?
No, it's magical tinkering.
Ooh.
Oh.
It's only a 5-foot
Oh.
radius, so it's really small.
I was
but
gonna
it's
say,
just
I
a
could-
little bit of light.
Oh, you have your catapult. I was gonna say I can launch it real quick with my slingshot into the cave to illuminate anything. Might
I
be
have
right
my
there.
catapult, but I don't want to spend a spell slot.
You
on
guys
that.
don't want to
Yeah.
go in to see if there's light first?
Yeah, hand it to me.
No,
Oh,
I'm just holding it, just so I can see around. I'm not.
Okay.
is it one of the small pebbles that you did it on?
Yeah, it's one of those ones. Yeah.
Okay.
Euros. I'll hold out the torch. Euros, trade me.
Okay, yeah, he hands it over.
And I'm
Okay.
just gonna use my slingshot to fire it into the cave to see if it illuminates anything around.
Okay.
Was there any light in the cave?
I love how you're asking that now. So when you guys kind of look in, you can kind of see a glow, but it definitely does seem dark-ish. So you guys are gonna go in?
Yeah.
Yes, I would say
From the
Ri-
illuminated
Risa-
rock going in, does it light up anything?
Yeah, I mean, you guys can kind of see that there's a pathway, and then
Is it
you
just-
kind of see a glow.
Okay, is it just cave wall that it lights up, or do I need to make a perception check?
I'll say that it's just cave wall that you kind of can
Okay.
see.
Okay.
All right.
Risa would want to go first. Listen, friends.
I won't
I
stop
can
you.
be stealthy. I can be stealthy when I need to, and I can see in the dark where maybe one of you can, the other can't. So, I shall go first.
You're gonna go first? Okay.
Yes. And I want to go stealthily
Okay.
through here.
So roll
if I
stealth
need to
for me.
roll a stealth,
Yeah.
sure. Gladly. Let us do that.
And that is the correct location where we're entering from. Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so
Oh, nice. Roll.
verily I am stealth, that is 24.
Yes, you are. You are stealthy as stealth can be.
Noticing that she's trying to be stealthy. Euros would like to be stealthy as well.
Okay, go ahead, roll.
Uh-oh. 9.
You, in your head, think
Very stealthy.
you're totally like a
Ninja.
ghost, but they're like, Euros, shh.
What I will do, I will shush them, and I will motion for them to stay.
Okay.
And as I go, I'll creep forward to this point here, and I will just
Roll
peek
perception
around the
from me.
corner there. Sure. I am just peeking around that corner and
Hobble
motioning
is
for
hiding
them to
between
stay.
Euros' legs right now.
That is only a 7.
I just want to point out I got
Only
a
a
2 on
7?
my stealth roll, so I'm actually standing on his feet while underneath him.
Ow, ow.
I love it.
Oh dear. Oh
So
dear.
what you see in front of you is a sword that kind of jiggles a little bit, but that's all you notice. And then right next to you, which that bridge that's kind of in front of you, you can see that there's kind of a way to get down there, and it's just a little campsite.
Are there any people? I
No.
just look over
No.
the edge.
No, this
Okay.
is the fire
Well,
is
I
lit,
would- Okay.
but I will say that there's no one around.
Okay.
Euros,
Well,
we
I
have to
would
be
motion
quiet.
to them.
Gotta like sneak, sneak, sneak. Sneak, sneak, sneak.
Love it. Oh, I'm gonna love this.
And I would motion to them to come here.
Yeah, Euros is gonna whistle along with his.
Okay.
Can I roll a performance to see how well I whistle?
Yeah, go right ahead.
A 9.
Oh no!
So you kind of like, I whistle really loudly, so I'm gonna try not to do that and like blow out everyone's eardrums. But you kind of like try, and every once in a while you get a little whistle, but it's like not like that. It's just like.
And I would also like to mention that he's trying to play his dad bod.
Oh yeah. I mean, you're doing that like a pro.
Sneak,
Oh,
sneak,
yeah.
sneak.
Yeah. And when you guys
We
get
have
over
454
there,
going on.
the sword stands straight up, spins around really fast, and launches right at Risa.
Ah!
Can I drop to the ground?
Yeah, you
I
guys
drop
can, you
down.
know what? Roll for let's say acrobatics to see if you guys can actually lower yourselves in
Oh
time.
yes, come now. This is my role. Let's do this,
That's a
please.
19.
Yeah, so you just, you notice what's happening and you knock right down.
I got
That is a
9.
14.
Sneak.
What'd you get, Hobble?
I got a 9. Instead of dropping to the ground, I just kind of bent over a little.
Yeah, all of you guys, so that sword just totally misses you and kind of goes right back to where it is.
Oh, what is this?
Here's an idea. So I'm skilled with my thorn whip, yes?
I mean, yeah.
Could I potentially thorn whip it and hold it rather than thorn whip it to do damage?
Let's see. You know what I'll say? Why don't you, roll a...
Arcana or something? I don't know.
Yeah, let's do Arcana, and if it's high enough, I'll say that you can do that.
Oh no. That's a bad one.
Oh, yeah, you just kind of go for it, and it just kind of, smacks the edge of the sword and just, doesn't do anything.
And
Okay.
since Risa is standing right next to him, he almost hits her with the whip.
Yeah, he, almost hits you.
Hobble is gonna try to move forward just a little bit more.
And when you
Hugging
do
the
that, it launches straight up in the air and does the same thing again. So I'm going to have all of you guys... Did you guys stand up, or are you guys still down?
Oh yeah, I stood up.
Risa
Okay.
definitely.
So
stood up.
whoever stood up, roll again to see if you guys can...
Oh dear.
Not
Go back.
11.
11.
Athletics or
Acrobatics.
Acrobatics?
Yeah, let's do
Acrobatics.
acrobatics.
That's a 7.
Okay.
Oh, it's the same thing. 14.
Okay, so Risa, you get down, Hobble, you get down, and then, unfortunately, Euros doesn't make it quite in time. But he doesn't hit you. He kind of just grazes your head. Like, if you had
What?
hair, it would have cut your hair.
Would it be?
Does it go back to where it was?
Yes.
Again?
Would it be
Oh, dear.
right to assume that this sword has sentience? Or could I don't want to ask that. I should have asked. Could Euros assume that the sword has sentience? Should I roll? Maybe I should roll.
You would know it doesn't.
Okay. Yeah. Never mind then.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Okay.
That play.
Hobble turns back to him and says, "Shh, get down." And with his little halfling body, does like the scooch across the ground
Okay.
to try to get a little bit closer again.
Okay. Do you want to roll? Let's roll like stealth. See if you can do that without alarming it, or activating it, I should say. Thank you, Remy.
That is a 9.
A 9. Oh, he does it right again. Just spins and charges forward, which I'm assuming all of you guys are still low to the ground, right?
Yes.
Noah?
Yeah.
Especially
Yeah.
Risa.
Yeah.
Risa
Okay.
would.
So yeah,
Lisa
he
would
does the
probably
same thing
try to get
again
down
and comes backwards.
Okay.
He's gonna try it one more time.
Okay. And roll stealth again. Let's see.
Oh shit, that's a 5.
He
Oh, no.
sees that you're right next to him and swipes to see if he hits you.
Alright.
And he does not.
Oh,
I'm rolling so bad today. I guess-
thankfully.
Yeah, I guess that's a good thing for you guys.
Hobble's gonna try to grab the sword.
Okay, go ahead and let's do strength. See if you do it.
Oh no.
Shit. I have a 0 modifier, just so you guys know.
Oh, I know. I'm looking.
I got an 18.
An 18?
Oh!
No, you know what? Just because I want to use this, we're just gonna do the nat 20 pop up. I know it's
Why
not a
is that
nat 20, but that's
earlier?
close enough for me.
Why
So
earlier?
yeah, you grab it, and it immediately, like, you can feel it kind of like try to get away from you, and then it stops. Like, you grabbing it made the magic go away. That was making it do that. And now you have a
Wow.
sword.
Strength of the weapon?
Yeah.
Is it like a short sword?
You have a short sword.
Sweet.
Uh,
Yeah, alright.
What? How did you do that? That's amazing.
You guys are going through
I
these
am a
guys
man
really
of
fast.
many, many talents.
Cat.
Yes.
I would come over to.
Oh my god,
to...
it just thundered to the music. I thought it was outside.
Ah!
Yeah. That was.
Wow.
I was like,
Oh my. The dice. You have pleased the dice gods, apparently.
Cat,
Yeah, what's
do I
up?
know anything about?
or angered them severely.
Oh,
Do I know anything about
One-
sentient swords or swords?
You can roll for it, sure, go ahead.
I rolled a base just 10. If you want me to do history, that would
Let's
be
say,
higher.
yeah, we'll do history.
That's 12.
A 12. You would know that that was a flying sword, but it was,
So I don't think I phrased that right.
hmm.
Do I know about sentient swords? If they just exist in the world? Because I want to know if they exist.
I
as a
mean, you
player.
guys know that Arklandia as a whole, magic is everywhere. I mean, I wouldn't say that there's certain spots that have more magic than others, but, you know, magic is known to be everywhere a little
So
bit.
it is,
Like, it's
yeah.
accepted, and yeah.
So Euros is gonna say to Hobble, "Do you hear anything?"
Do I?
No, you do not. It's just a normal sword. No.
Yeah, just so you know,
I think
Kat,
it was trap.
I figured.
I had some kind of magic trap on it.
Oh, I see. Well, hang on to it, just in case.
He'll tuck it away.
Okay.
All right.
Euros is gonna say, wait first. What happens if you throw it in the air? Would it?
Yeah. Hobble will take it and give it a little toss up real quick and back down when he does.
I'm gonna ask you to roll. Let's say you can either do strength or like acrobatics, I'll say. Just to see if you actually do it without it like falling off the side.
I'm
If
not
you do
proficient in either.
acrobatics, just to let you know, if you do acrobatics, Risa is also proficient in acrobatics and can help you.
Yeah,
If that
athletics. Euros is proficient in, so
Yeah,
if
so
we ever need athletics.
You can pick.
I'm not proficient in any of those.
But if they
So
give
if-
you, you'll
if
get
Reese
advantage.
is assisting, though,
Yeah.
then yeah.
Sure,
Yeah.
since I'm close to you, I would assist.
Oh,
No.
that's so good that you're giving me advantage. It's an 11.
Okay, so
Oh dear,
as
okay.
you throw it up in the air, it kind of clangs down and falls right on the very edge, almost about to fall off.
And I would try with my cat-like reflexes to.
Oh, you
my
guys can get it.
little
Like, it
cat-like
didn't fall
reflexes
over,
to-
but it's just kind of sitting there at the edge now.
And
think
I would
the
give
magic's
it back
broken.
to him and say, perhaps you want to hold on to this a little tighter instead of throwing it around, yes?
I think the magic's broken. And he puts it away now.
Also, whenever Euros
Oh.
sees the bridge,
Okay.
he doesn't want to walk across that, so he's gonna kind of try and like jump over it.
Okay.
So not like he's not trying to like he's trying to be as light as he can, but he doesn't want to walk on this because this, judging by the map that's here, is it like that? Because that looks really rickety, and he's
You can
Heavy.
tell that, yes, it's been there for a long time, but it's very strong. Like,
Okay.
you'll be fine.
yeah, because he's pretty heavy.
Yeah, no, you'd be fine.
Just jump, Euros.
He's like 300.
So do you guys want to check out anything, or you want to keep on going?
Does
Well,
it- sorry.
Oh, I was just going to say, as we walk forward, just to keep an eye out for anyone that starts to come along that we did not notice before, now that we are deeper in.
Okay.
With Risa ahead of him and Euros behind him, Hobble will take a moment to kind of look around a little bit.
Okay.
So before I like cross, can I just look out and make sure that Goblin's still asleep? Or
He's still
knocked
asleep.
out?
He's out, yeah.
Cool. Did it seem like she would have knocked him out for maybe an hour?
I'll say
Like,
that
a little while?
he will not follow you guys in. Like, he's out of there after he wakes up.
Okay.
Alright,
do you want me to do a perception check real quick?
Yeah,
Looking
go ahead.
around.
And also,
Oh shit!
does
It's a 5.
it look like we could get down to that area?
Yeah, it's honestly like where like Risa and Hobble are standing, I would say it's like a little bit of an incline. Like, you guys could easily walk right down there.
Okay, I was thinking that was a
Yeah.
cliff.
No,
Yeah.
it's really not that steep.
Okay, so yeah,
Okay, I also did a perception as well.
Okay.
you're just gonna walk down and look for weapons, money.
Roll for me. Risa, what did you get?
I got a 17.
A 17. So you can obviously see that by the fire, there's let's see.
Am I rolling like investigation?
You can obviously see that. Are you investigating the whole room or just the campsite? Uh-oh. Did I freeze this time? I think I froze this time. God, roll 20s. Killing me today. Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah, can you hear her? We
Let's
could hear
see.
you before.
Yep, now we're good. Okay.
Okay.
I don't
So
think
yes,
she heard any of that.
oh yes. So I was going to say it would be good to start, to search around the whole room eventually,
room,
but
okay.
to start with the fire.
Okay.
So
So at the fire,
Mhm.
I will say that you kind of see a small pouch and just kind of old bedding and just a normal fire. That's about it.
Okay. And from the position where we are now, is that a drop?
No, it's just a little bit,
oh,
a very slight incline. It's not as steep as it looks.
I see.
Yeah.
I see.
Can I grab the
Okay.
couch by any chance?
Yeah, you.
Because that was what I was
you
trying to
can
do. I
go
was trying to look for
Yeah.
loot. What's in it?
You find 2 band-aids, which are 1d4,
Yeah.
and will stop bleeding, obviously. So.
I just want to point out I'm wearing 2 band-aids right now, and they barely stop the bleeding.
These are cool band-aids.
Very interesting homebrew item. Where'd you find that?
I made it up.
You made it
Nice.
up?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah.
Just so you know, I actually made it up and I used it in my game.
I'm kidding, Noah. I know you did.
I know it was a joke. I would love that too.
I loved it. I thought it was really... I'm shocked that it's not a real item,
Medicine kit.
honestly. Yeah, that's true.
Good. So yeah, I'm gonna grab it. I'm gonna open it. How many are there?
There are 2.
Cool.
You gonna keep the pouch?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
You want it? He's gonna look to Pablo. Do you want the pouch?
Well, I do now.
Well, I want it now.
All right. You found it. Finders keepers.
And while these two wrestle over band-aids, Lisa continues to inspect the rest of the room, just to see if there's anything else. Shall I roll another perception or investigation?
Yeah, you can. Sure.
Okay, I will go with perception because that is better. So, let's see what we get. So, that comes out only to an 8.
An 8?
That's
No.
very good.
You don't really see anything else.
All right. Well, I would still be speaking quietly, stage whisper, if you would call it. I would say it doesn't look like there's much else going on here. We should press on to see what else we can find, yes?
How about we'll get to about here and be like, hey, Risa, you still want to take the lead?
Yes, I think I will do that. And I will come back into the lead, yes.
So you guys are ready to move on?
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Ooh.
And by the way, this map was the coolest one. It had flickering lights and water falling down, just to give you guys a little bit of a...
That would have been
Oh,
so
dear.
cool. This is already such an ominous map.
Yeah. Let's change a little bit of the music.
Where are we entering from the top?
No, you're entering from like the left side of the map.
Cool. I don't see any of our characters.
I know, I'm getting them.
Yep.
I don't know why it does that. That's annoying.
And so as we enter, do I see whatever that is in that cart?
You can roll to see if you see it.
Nat 20. Swear to God.
And, oh yeah, I can do the nat 20 button.
Yay!
Risa. Oh well, Cher made them, aka Risa. Oops! Stop it, you stupid thing! Come on! Oh, don't even. Nope, wrong one.
Didn't get that
There we
one.
go.
There we go. There it is.
Very cool.
Right.
So yes,
So now-
you do see something stone-like hanging out up there.
All right.
I thought I did a really good job of hiding that.
That's the first thing I clocked.
Yeah,
I know
it was
you know.
It was like highlighted when the map loaded.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn!
It was.
Ah, okay.
But yes, you do see.
So, well, just going slowly, stealthy, as
Okay.
we have. And do we see anything worth investigating over in this area here? Like if I come to here, let's say, can I see through these bars here, this gate? What do I see? Shall I roll a perception then?
You can roll perception.
All right.
Do I see
That's
anything up here?
Well, what that is that's like a ledge that you would definitely have to climb up on. So you wouldn't see what's up there, but you can tell there's a ledge with stuff on it.
Did it
and
look
that is a 13 on perception for me.
What you can notice is there is a large lock on the center door. And you kind of can hear groaning coming from that platform.
Would it?
How high up is this ledge? Just northwest.
The one by you?
Yeah.
I would say it's probably, that one's probably a good 30 feet high. And the one that Noah said, oh, do I notice that thing? That's probably 10, 15 feet-ish.
So here is 30
Yes.
and 10 is over here.
Yes.
So,
Okay.
so does it look like there would be cool stuff up here? Like when people
I
have
can't tell you that.
I'm saying like when people have looted that. Like does it look like people have climbed up there recently?
Why don't you roll a perception for me? See if you can tell.
Uh-oh. That's a 10.
You have no idea.
Cool. I'm gonna find out. So I'm gonna reach down,
Okay.
touch a little button on my legs, and I can jump 60 feet high.
Okay.
And I'm gonna jump up.
I love it.
Risa
Roll.
crosses her
Let's roll an acrobatics to see
I probably
if...
would have let you throw me, just for the record.
That's
But
true. You probably would've.
Because I have jumped, just so you know.
Risa crosses her arms because she has seen this before. And he is playing with his
You're like, oh,
toys.
here comes the shenanigans.
So let him play with his toys.
That's a 15 to acrobatics. Yeah.
15, let's see. Yeah, you are able to stand up there.
Cool. Is there anything?
But
cool
when
here?
you do that, I will say you see whatever is sitting on that ledge. His wings kind of move once and then reset.
Had I not clocked it when we walked in, or did I just see the wings? Like when I
You
paid attention to
could
it?
tell something was over there. You had no idea if it was moving or not moving.
Cool.
But it reacted to the sound you made hopping up on there.
Is there anything cool in any of these containers?
In one of the barrels you find rock salt, which you can use to throw at an enemy and
Can he load it
catch
into
on
his catapult?
fire. Yes.
Can I load into my car cart?
Yes, and
How
that
much
is also
rock salt?
homebrew, by the way.
Well, certainly, I would say he's the most qualified among all three of us to make that assessment.
So I will say you can use that pouch that you found to fill it up with, and that'll be like 5 uses.
Ah,
Cool. I'm gonna
Interesting.
fill that pouch. Let me see what else I can fill.
all right.
I want to.
That's all you're gonna fill.
That I can't fill anything else.
Nope. That's
okay,
it.
cool. That works.
Just enough. Okay.
Did Risa mention that the gate is locked?
Yes, so I would have reported back to them. Look, there's a door here, a gate that has a lock, and I could have sworn I heard someone groan, maybe in pain. I don't know.
For the spot that's directly north of me, does that look like it's a tunnel into somewhere else, or that it's closed off?
That's
Can I
just
tell?
closed off, yeah.
Okay. Then Hobble's gonna try to pick the lock.
Okay. Do you want to
Alright.
try to go stealthily, or...
He did not see anything with the gargoyle-looking thing. Euros just made kind of some calamity jumping up there, and Reese is already up there. He would probably just kind of stroll
Just
up to the
stroll.
gate.
Okay.
Not like strutting up to it, you know, but yeah. One
Okay.
of
All
my
right.
many talents.
So you're
Well,
gonna
let's
go
see
for the
what you
lock?
can do.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to pick the lock.
Okay.
Let's see what you do here.
I got a 14.
14. So it does not open. But what does happen is that gargoyle. Yes, it's a gargoyle. You guys don't know that. But leaps down.
Would we
From-
notice it leaping down at least?
Oh, yes.
I would say you guys probably noticed him leap down.
Oh, my goodness.
As soon as I see him start to move, I'm gonna go, gargoyle.
You don't know
Or,
it's a
well,
gargoyle.
Stone thingy. Sorry, I don't know what to call it.
The living
Euros is-
statue.
There you go.
Euros
Well,
is
it's
Like one of
something
those
that was
weeping
still-
angel things.
It was something that was still 5 minutes ago, but is not now. Shing!
Shing.
Since I have a vantage point, as he's like, how do you do the thingy where you
Click
highlight
it.
area?
I have no idea actually.
Okay, cool. When he gets to like over here, can I thorn whip him to try and pull him back? Would I be able to? Actually, that might be too far of a distance.
Yeah, you're too far.
Yeah, that might be too far.
Yeah.
Cool. Then in that case, can I load some of that rock salt into my catapult?
Yeah, go ahead.
Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna load some rock salt with the catapult.
Okay.
And would I have time to fire? Yeah.
No, I would say you're kind of fumbling with it, trying to figure out how it gets in there.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, this thing has jumped in front of us. Does that mean that is initiative?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Does it moving? Does it just like stay?
It's
like,
still now.
It's still again. That's weird.
Are
Are you still holding on to the lock, Hobble?
yeah.
Okay.
Like he
Well,
probably
you
would have
know what they
flinched, but yeah, he's still.
Yes. And of course, they all know what they said about curiosity killing the cat, but the cat would walk up to this thing, this creature anyway, giving it a good hard look. And what do I see when I look at this thing up close?
Does a 23 hit you, Risa?
I think yes, it does.
It immediately tries to claw you.
Ugh.
And you
For how much? Let's see.
8 points of damage.
No! Oh my god.
And you are down, my friend.
I am! This is not good. Oh no. Oh
I
my
may have
God.
made this guy too strong.
Whoa.
So
Oh, dear.
we're
I
not
mean, you
in
just
initiative
walked right
still?
up to it.
We're not
I
in
sure
initiative,
did.
right?
Technically, no,
Oh.
we're not, but the next move will
dear.
probably activate it, depending upon what you do.
Seeing Risa get hit by this statue, Hobble's gonna. Oh, I have to be close. Okay, he's gonna run up to next to it ish, just outside of range so that it doesn't hurt Risa.
Okay.
And do thunderclap again.
Okay, go ahead.
Born in the barrels.
That's a Constitution save of 13.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Oh dear.
Nope,
Cantrip.
he got a 2.
That should knock him prone and do 5 points of thunder damage.
Okay. Alright, I will say it is now initiative. So, whenever you
Okay.
guys have a second.
Uh-oh.
How much damage did you say, Hobble?
It was 5.
That's 10 for initiative.
Okay.
Wait. Is that a 9? Yeah.
I got 13 for initiative.
Okay.
And for Risa, it's a 19. Not that it matters right now,
Okay.
but
So I will say it's technically Hobble's turn then, right now. Actually, let me roll for the dude. Actually, it's technically the dude's turn. But because he's
Okay.
prone, I will say we'll just skip his turn for this round.
He can use half his action or half his movement to get up.
That's right. We'll
Yeah.
just do this way.
Okay.
There's one thing I want to do, but I think it's too early to try to bust that out.
I mean, whatever you feel like doing, go for it.
We don't know what a gargoyle is.
You can roll to see if you know what it is. Roll
Okay.
history for me.
At least like a golem or a gargoyle type of a thing. I got a 12.
You get a 12. You know it is a gargoyle, but you don't really know much more than that.
He's going to cast Heroism on Risa.
Okay. I'm not sure what that does, so.
It's going to give her 3 temp hit points each round.
Nice.
It refills the 3 temp hit points, and she has bravery.
Okay.
So she gets advantage on any intimidation check.
Does
Nice.
temp get you up? I don't think temp gets you up.
It doesn't. It won't refill the 8 that it did officially or anything like that.
Yeah,
but
but I don't
it's 3
think-
temp hit points. Anytime she gets hit, it'll go to those 3 hit points first, and then at the beginning of the
We'll
next
say that
round, refills.
Pretty sure
she's
that
out of danger, but next turn you guys have to do something for her to get her, like, fully back to... I'm Risa.
yes, please. I'm
So,
currently taking
Euros,
a
it is
drug
your
right
turn.
now.
Cool.
Are you at? No, you can't be at 0. You
Yes.
can't-
Yeah.
Yes,
She only
I am
has
at
8.
0. Correct.
Wait, how do you?
How the hell do I have more hit points than
Yeah,
you?
how do I have more hit points than you?
And you're the monk. What are you doing?
So I am going to.
Oh, so she's still down on the ground?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, well, if he scratches you a little bit, it doesn't put you into 0-ish necessarily. Automatically. You still got the 3 hit points that any damage should get taken from.
And there is
First.
someone that found some band-aids. Wink, wink.
Well, yeah, but I'm at a really good position to see everything. So he's gonna load the spark cutter. That's what it's called.
Okay.
Actually,
I
can't even do
will
that.
say,
Can't even do
I
that.
will
Never mind.
say,
Never mind.
just so you know, since it is homebrew, I will send you the actual thing that I made. But just so you know right now, anything within 10 feet of it can also get hit. So I probably
can't do it.
would not use
Yeah,
that.
I can't do it anyways. Has it been longer than
Take a
minute
ranged
since I
attack.
jumped up here?
What's up?
Has it been longer than a minute since I jumped up here?
I would say so, yeah. Because they were kind of messing with
Okay.
stuff, and we
Cool.
had to, yeah.
So he's going to pull out his crossbow
Okay,
and shoot it.
go ahead.
Don't get a 1. I'm right on the other side.
Yeah, don't get a 1.
Does that count as flanked, though?
That's
What'd you get?
every time it's flanked.
I mean, you're not there, though. Like, I would say for instance, if Risa, then I would say, yeah, it's flanked, but... I mean, you're across the room.
I mean, he still doesn't know I'm there.
What did you get?
Oh, actually, he does. 12. No, wait.
12?
Wait. Yes, 12.
That does not hit.
Okay, cool.
So, it is now Risa's turn. So, let's roll.
Oh, I can't believe 10 minutes into the game and I'm
I made
rolling
this guy
death
too
saves.
strong.
I
I
wish
was
I would've
not
realized you were at
expecting you to
0.
just walk right up to it.
Oh,
I wish I would have realized you were at 0 first.
Oh, no.
oh,
Oh,
that's
no.
not good.
Okay.
It is a failure that is a 5.
All right.
First
You guys got to
failure.
do something soon.
We're gonna die in
Is it-
session 0.
Is it my turn?
Yes,
Or
it
the
is your
gargoyles'
turn.
Okay. This sucks because they're all burned up now. But seeing that Risa's not back on her feet at all, He's going to heal her for 11 HP.
Nice.
Oh,
There goes all my spell slots.
Yeah.
Because you've only got the 8 max, you still have the 3 temporaries. So you are at 11, 3 being
Nice.
temporary.
Perfect.
so.
Simple action, try to help her up off the ground also.
Okay, yeah, I'll allow that.
What just happened? Oh, I have a headache now.
Risa does a thing. It's a stone thing. It's a mean thing.
It's a stone thing. It's a mean thing. I love it.
Okay.
We need your cause.
Back up. Yes. Okay.
Right.
Oh,
So,
oh my God.
I hate to say this, but it is the gargoyle's turn.
Mm-hmm.
Oh dear. And
I'm not going to use that
move.
fancy dice again. Alright, so he is going to use half his movement to get up. And he is going to fly over to...
Uh-oh.
Let's see.
Um,
And
Attacks
yes,
of
you get
opportunity?
attack of opportunity. I was hoping you guys would say that.
Yes, both of us.
And
ma'am.
it is flanked. So,
oh yes.
go ahead.
Let's see if we can hit this thing. I would take out my spear and try to plunge it into this thing. Because
Go
that
ahead.
was not acceptable at all. Wow, that took a journey, didn't it? That is a 16 to hit.
That hits.
Excellent. We give it.
Yeah.
That is
Nice.
9 damage.
Okay.
And I am using it two-handed.
Okay.
I have decided here. So that is 17 damage altogether.
Woo!
I missed with mine, so I got an 11.
So she grabs
Okay.
the spear.
Yeah. Okay. So you see... So as you hit it, you can see kind of like...
Oh, wait. No,
Oh,
I'm sorry.
what's
I'm
up?
sorry. It's either or. Either I use it just as one-handed or as two-handed. Excuse me.
That is up to you.
Two-handed damage is 8.
8, okay.
Is if I did that way. So no. So we're going to go with since I can decide. I'm going to
Yeah.
go with the more damage. Just one-handed, 9 damage.
Okay.
Please.
Okie dokie.
I rolled better with that. I got a little zealous there. Sorry.
Okay. It's okay.
I just double checked and I apologize. Thunderclap does not knock them prone. Thunder Wave does.
Ah, it's alright. No biggie. I actually love that spell. Alright. I lost my red marker. Alright, so you
Some
kind
9
of
damage there.
hit it and its arm like cracks and breaks off. But it immediately takes off and kind of, let's see how far goes
Oh
right
dear.
here. So, and that is his turn.
Oh dear.
It is now Eurus' turn.
Cool. I'm gonna put my crossbow on my back
Okay.
and pull out my other crossbow.
Okay.
Not that crossbow, this crossbow.
Well, I don't want to load. Takes bonus. So. And I'm gonna roll to hits. That's a 14.
That does not hit.
Yeah, I think that's crazy AC. Cool. Yeah, no, that's it.
Okay, and Risa, it is your turn.
Okay. So, is this thing? Did it land on the ground?
Yeah,
Where I can
it's
reach
just
it?
yeah, it's just right where it looks.
Okay. Very good. So, Risa would be on the attack at this point. She would let out a growl, and then she would run up and try to hit it again with the spear.
Okay. One-handed?
Swipe it. Yes.
Okay.
Let's see how I roll there. Here we go. Come on now. Spear. And I would yell to the other two, don't get too close to it. I will try to take it out. Let's do it. Roll.
Ooh.
Okay. 24 to hit.
That hits.
Very good. And let's try to get some good damage here. Okay. So the one, either way, it's the same amount of damage. That is 5 damage.
Okay.
Now, if I try to back away from it, its turn is next after mine or no?
No, it's after Hobble.
Okay, so I shall stay put for now. End
Okay.
of my turn.
Okay. Hobble, your turn.
I really want to take a shot at it, but I also really want to get through that gate. I think the lock's going to be easier to pick after it's dead, though, so I'm going to use my crossbow and stay far back
Okay.
where I'm at. Shit, that's a 12.
Nope, does not hit.
Okay.
Anything else?
I'll use my movement to get back over by the gate.
Okay. And it is now the gargoyle's turn.
Okay.
So
Risa braces herself.
he notices Hobble go back to the gate.
Son of a bitch.
And I just want to see how far that is. Okay. And he is not okay with that. So he is going to move.
And attack.
Yep, go right ahead.
We are going to try to make a dig at it while it is trying to attack my friend. No, you do not.
You
Please.
said the F word! You said the F word!
I feel a shirt coming on.
That is a dirty 20.
Nice, that
So
does hit.
Okay, let us give it some damage here. I'm going to go with, let's try two-handed damage this time. I would
Okay.
take it and swing it over my head to try to catch it.
Nice,
5
nice.
more damage.
5 more damage.
Yes.
Okay. So you do that, and one of his wings breaks off.
Ah,
Does it
Okay.
lose its flight ability?
Yes, it does.
very good.
So I will say, just for the sake of, whatever, I will have his speed. Because now he has to kind of like,
He's limping.
yeah, he's a little hurt.
He might be hobbling.
I was gonna say that, but I was like, nah, too soon. All right,
see what you did
Euros,
there.
your turn.
Cool. How many? If you just take bonus actions, how many can you get? You can get 3, yeah.
3 bonus actions? No, it's just 1.
If you just take bonus actions, though.
Oh, I don't
like
know.
If he doesn't do an attack or a full action.
Yeah. No, because a bonus action only comes if you've already you have an action.
I'm gonna say
which you
no.
Also do.
Okay.
One is cannot exist without the other.
Do reload.
Okay,
Then I'm gonna fire, I guess.
go ahead.
Ah, 14.
Does not hit.
Ooh.
Get down and use your staff.
I'm not gonna be much better with that.
Oh.
All right, top of the round. Do you want to do anything else, like move?
No, I'm in a good position.
All right. Risa, it is your turn.
Okay. Seeing now that this thing is closing in on my friend here. I'm going to switch to another weapon right now.
Okay.
I have a fair amount of javelins, so as a free action, is it okay to just drop my spear for now
Yeah, that's fine.
and pull a javelin? I'm going to try a high throw at this thing at a distance here. Let's see if we hit it.
Yeah!
20! So, and we shall
Nice.
roll for that damage, please. Here we go. Decent damage. That is 7. So doubled. Shall we double? How would you like to handle that, dear?
I am good with however you guys would like to do it. If you want
Or do you
to
want me to
re-roll,
re-roll,
or if you guys would like to rather just double it, whatever you get.
what do we all agree to here?
I think double.
Double?
I'm
Double
cool
the
with-
dice?
Okay. So double it is.
I'm fine with that. So that would be 14 total.
Yeah.
Okay. So you hit
Kill it-
him
kill
with
it,
his
Dad.
javelin, and it smacks right into his other wing, and the wing just crumbles to the ground.
And it's still standing.
He is
Okay.
pissed.
Oh,
So
it's still standing.
it is still
You
standing.
will not hurt my friends.
She said the F
My turn.
word. The
Yeah.
F word.
All right, Hobble, it's your turn.
He is going to draw his new short sword that he just recently picked
I
up
was
in the other
wondering if
room.
you were going to use that. Yep, go ahead.
Does the gargoyle have any reaction when he pulls it out?
No.
Okay. Just double checking. That's that. And it should be something similar to that. That is going to be an 18.
That hits.
And that's just going to be a d6, right, for a short
Yeah.
sword? Just double checking. 9!
Woo!
Yes.
Okay.
Good hit.
So you hit it with the sword, and it kind of like almost twitches, like he's really like, and like really almost like cracking interior. Like everything of him is just kind of slowly starting to crack and creak. He is not dead, but he is extremely hurt. So,
Kat,
yes,
are you the only? Can you only hear me?
I can hear you.
Cool. Cool.
I think all of us
Yeah,
might have
you
to...
need to reload. She.
Okay,
They,
I'll reload. God, this stupid website tonight.
Hey, he twitches.
Yeah,
Oh.
wait.
Okay, there she goes.
Are we all here?
Yep,
Yeah.
we're back.
I don't
I heard
see
all of that, but
share.
I don't think they heard any of that, but I heard.
Yeah,
I heard that
I'll
it
raise-
twitches. That was
Okay,
the last thing
cool.
I heard.
Yeah,
It
and then I was like,
twitches, and
man,
then
they're
it cut
staying
out. I was
really
like, "Ah!"
still.
Yep, you're back.
I'm gonna have to reload because I don't see her now. All right. Oh no.
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Okay.
Okay. Yes,
Alright,
Kat,
I'm
we
here.
have you back.
Yes, I'm here. 1 second.
Okay.
Remy actually just let me know that for whatever reason my title is not Tales of Arklandia.
Yeah, it's Animal Crossing.
For
I-
real, man?
I thought that it was just on my side.
I am
'cause
not
never
playing that,
reloaded.
damn it! No, you're fine, Remy. Thanks for letting me know.
I
And
never
thanks for
reloaded.
hanging out for so long. You're awesome. And
Hey, playing with Remy's still in there. What's up, playing with
Remy's-
Remy?
Remy's the bomb, man. He
Is
and
Remy, like Remy
and his
Labeer?
buddy Josh and a bunch of people that kind of are more on his channel. They're actually all doing a D&D also. What's the day, Remy? I think it's the 18th, right? Same week ours is starting, I think. I think it's on Monday. Yeah, Monday.
Fantastic.
The gargoyle twitched when I did max damage.
Yes. So it twitched, And you
Yes.
see his whole head kind of crack. And he growls at you. He's not dead yet.
Oh shit. Okay.
He's close, though. He's close.
Wanted to hear how it crumbled to bits.
You're getting there. You're getting there. All right. So that is, I guess, the gargoyle's turn.
No.
So he is going
Oh dear.
to go right at Hobble because he is
Of
mad.
course.
Oh wait, let me use the bad dice. I want to kill you guys.
Nat 20.
Oh,
deal with
that's
it.
not bad dice. 20.
You can't
Okay.
even touch rolls because you're on stream.
Alright, so that
No.
is
Okay.
Doesn't
Let's
hit.
see.
No.
okay, that's 7 points of damage.
Ooh.
Ow. Hobble almost takes a knee.
Yeah,
Oh dear.
you're hurting. All right, you guys are so close. All right, Euros, your turn.
Cool. I'm gonna reload.
Okay,
I'm gonna fire again.
I hope you hit it.
So do I.
Me too.
Go ahead.
That rolled on the correct so. Okay. Five. Oh, that's an 8.
Nope.
The first one rolled, and it rolled in the crack of my roll thing, and it was between a nat 20 and a 2.
Oh dear.
Oh well.
The
Reset.
space between
Top of the
indeed.
round.
Ay, 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 ay.
Ow.
Actually, no, never mind. Sorry, yeah. Never mind.
Your turn, Risa.
Okay. So, I am not happy that this thing is still alive. I'm going to pull another javelin and strike with it. Let us strike true, please. Hold on. Here we go. That is... Okay, so that is a 16 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, very good. Let's get some damage, please. And oh, that was almost really, really good. Add damage. 6 damage.
How would you like to kill this thing?
Okay. So, the world's
I love that
tiniest
so
trumpet.
much.
I love it. So, Risa lets out one last growl, and she hurls her hand back, grabs the javelin out of her pack in the back, and hurls it forward right into the forehead of this thing. And
You
That
do that
shatters
and it
apart.
just shatters everywhere. But Hobble, can you roll perception for me?
Yep.
Kat.
Yep.
I would just like to mention,
What?
I'm dropping the tiny little light rock.
Okay. That's fine. I forgot about it.
I got a
I can only
6.
do 2, so I need to remember when I drop.
You got a what?
6.
A 6? For sake of coolness moment, I'm going to say that you look down and you see a key.
Yay! I'll add it to my collection.
wow.
So yes, you find a key.
Does it look...
Very good. And are we out of initiative right
Yes,
now?
we are out of initiative.
Okay.
It looks exactly like that.
Ooh.
That is
Thank
amazing that you
God.
got those. I love that. That's so cool.
And of course, for the sake of just housekeeping, I would go to retrieve the javelins that I
Yes,
let fly
absolutely.
at this thing, that sort of thing. Okay.
But yes, you guys are totally out of initiative, safe as can be. Feel free to, you know.
Oh.
So, Euros is going to climb down.
I keep losing my markers, damn it.
Ah,
Oh.
you're gonna walk up to Risa
Yes.
and say, could you hand me one of your javelins?
All right.
Yeah,
Here you go.
he holds it and he looks at it for a few seconds, and it lights up, and he hands it back. Now you won't lose it.
What did you do?
It glows.
Close.
Kind of looked at it, and I put it.
He fixed it.
Yeah, it's it glows now.
Well,
Is that all it
all
does?
right.
So it's called magic tinkering, and basically I can do one of a few things, and it drops when I decide it to drop. So,
But it just glows.
that current object, I've only made it glow.
Okay. I just want to
Okay.
make sure.
But
Okay.
it can last for. It could last for 1 session. It could last for 30. Until I decide to drop it.
All right. Well, if you need to pinpoint me in the darkness, it will probably help you more than it helps me. So I put it in the back, and now I have a glowing in the back of my pack. What can I say?
I just remembered the goblin goo all over your hands. I'm assuming some of that's still on there, and Hobble
Yes.
will using prestidigitation, just clean up all the goo off your fur and out of your nails.
Oh, that's much better. Thank you.
What a friend's
Yes.
for.
Well, I was waiting for you to say something about the F word. Don't make me regret
DM
it.
from the
I
clouds
walk.
just wants to say you may want to do some investigating of the room.
Yes, of course. I want to scour this entire place because who in the world sets up this thing as a trap? If there's not something with a value, I would go straight to the pedestal where the thing was sitting on.
You're just gonna go right up there?
Yes.
When you investigate the crates, you find a health potion.
Oh, well, this would have come in handy now, wouldn't it have? Oh.
Well, I think someone's pretty hurt still.
Sure. Who is hurt right now? Hobble, the little
You guys
one?
can totally do rest if you need, by the way.
Oh, good, because I've exhausted my spell slots.
Yeah, feel free.
Yes, well,
There's really no
prefer,
time limit on this, so if you guys want to do a
I would also like to investigate. I mean, classic video game style. I see some barrels and baskets over here, along with over here.
Would you like to? Would you like us to roll for that, or it's just?
I'll just tell you guys that was rough.
Okay.
It's gonna be a lot of that. So I will say that Hobble, you find a barrel full of really amazing smelling wine.
All right.
And Risa, you also find another Band-Aid.
Okay.
And since you found it, I will say that it became a monk bandage, like one of yours.
Okay.
And some more rock salt.
Okay.
Is the wine just wine? Just good wine?
Just good, really good quality wine.
I will probably just...
Dump your head in.
Yeah.
Wait.
kinda-
Before you do that, I don't want to have to save you from drowning in your own wine. How about that?
I was gonna
And
make him
Risa
roll
has a-
to see if he fell in.
He
Yeah,
pulled
you
his
know.
head out of the barrel, just dripping already. Huh?
Risa has a mess kit on her, so she would take a canteen and probably just fill that up. before this one decides to dunk his whole head in there.
I think he's
It's
already
not very
done it.
clean, you know.
Not
Not
like
very
full
clean
on
at all.
frat boy style, but yeah.
You gotta do a keg stand. Sorry.
Yeah.
So Euros is gonna say, could we perhaps have a long rest?
Yes,
Like, a little
absolutely.
bit of rest. Well, Euros is saying this to the group.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just saying that you guys can if you want.
And
Well, as long as, DM, does it seem safe to
Yes.
be able to do so in this area? Okay.
Absolutely.
I do remember still hearing that groan. That's still in the back of Risa's mind.
That was the gargoyle that you heard.
So,
Well-
I see. Okay, so that was him growling. Okay, never mind. So, yes,
That's why when you
Let's
kept
rest
going, I
here.
was like, what is she doing?
yes.
Hobble's
Well,
gonna
this is how
Hobble's
Risa.
gonna wipe the wine
this is-
off of his chin and prestigitate cleaning up real quick. I could use a night and just kind of slumps down.
Yes, I will. Risa will take first watch
Okay.
and
Hobble's
let
probably
these two.
halfway asleep by the time she decides that.
Yes, and let these two sleep. Well, this is Risa's MO is to face things head on, like you do. So I let them sleep, and then I take a watch.
Okay.
Uh,
So you guys are gonna
And,
do, like, all of you guys are gonna do watch, or are you just gonna go for it?
It's one at a time.
right for
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
Because you need.
Yep.
Yeah, you need at least 6 hours, right?
Yeah, it's at least 6 hours of sleep.
Sure. So 2 hours each. Yeah.
Yeah. Go for it.
Yes.
And I'm going to switch spells.
Okay, go ahead.
Do I have to roll for my hit points to get them back? Or
No,
am I
not
gonna
for
be
a
good?
long rest.
Okay, just double checking.
Everything, we'll just say everything kind of resets.
Does
Thank
the temp HP reset at
Yeah,
this point, or
that's
do I still
gonna
have?
fall off. It only lasts
Okay.
for about 10 combat rounds.
That's fine. That's fine, and thank you for that. My goodness.
Shit, yeah, I wish I would have just realized that you were at 0 before I did it. Because I had another plan.
Oof. It's all right. We are all learning our way around this place. This is a most unagreeable place.
Yeah, being friends is very interesting. It's you gotta wrap your head around it. It's really hard.
Don't make me regret saying this.
All right, so you guys all kind of, get as comfortable as you can on the very
I don't think I
cold.
mentioned it immediately,
go ahead.
but I did pick up the key that I spotted in the gargoyle.
Yes, I will let you keep that as a souvenir.
I was going to try it on the lock.
Yes. Well, besides that. So you guys all kind of make little bets and, get some sleep. Y'all have very uneventful watches, I will say. And it is now, I guess we'll say the next afternoon-ish. Yeah. What do you guys want to do?
Well, first of all, we have to have first breakfast. And after we finish that, there's always time for second breakfast. I mean, it's just a law.
Well, let's.
By the
let's
time I turn the
remember-
key, it's going to be time for second breakfast.
Let's remember we are here for a purpose. Grudel is still missing his book. We have not found it yet. And who knows what other traps lay in wait among us. How
Yes.
about this?
Well, if we're going
We
to
make
die,
it
then
through.
we can't have second breakfast.
How about this? We make it through this, and I will make sure that all of us get a well-deserved third breakfast. What do you say about that?
That's a fair deal.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, that's pretty good.
All right.
So Hobble's going to try that key that he found on the lock.
Go ahead.
Do I have to roll?
No, it opens it.
Okay.
Alright, let me just get you guys into the next room.
And also, while Risa is asleep, I want to touch the spear and use magical tinkering again for it to say friendship along the side.
Oh my god. Risa
mad
is
at
gonna
you.
lose her mind. I love it.
Oh, yes, I forgot to do that sound. The sound, this is what it sounds like when a big cat is purring on her sleep.
Have you ever touched your dad's tools without permission?
No, because they're my tools.
So,
Alright.
yes,
So you guys going in the next room?
Yeah.
stealthily.
I would like to make a perception check before I walk through it.
Okay.
Yes, I think we all will. Yes.
I want
Yes.
to look at the grains on the wood.
Oh
It
dear.
was harvested in the winter.
I don't think there is anyone near you.
I got a 17 for
17.
perception.
Let's see.
Oh, that was almost an 18.
I know, I
Oh,
thought that
that was
was an
almost-
18.
Yes, I only received an 8. I still have a headache from having to go through that ordeal, so I don't
And now,
discover much.
Euros?
4.
4. So you guys really don't notice anything crazy. You see light in the next room.
Okay.
And that is about it. And when... Oh, can you guys all roll stealth for me?
Okay. Let's do that.
Uh-oh.
Oh, shit. I got an 8.
I got a 4.
Oh boy.
Oh dear. Perhaps we should send me in there first. I got a 16.
Okay. So,
I would be going in anyway first
yeah,
because
I have you first.
that's
So,
how I was.
as you guys go into the room, this is what you see.
Oh, shit.
And
What the
out
hell
of
is that?
nowhere,
Oh,
you see a tall male figure turn to you. And he's up here, if you guys didn't know. He's up here.
oh dear.
And he turns to you, gives you guys a really creepy smile, and does this with his hand, and he disappears.
In a blue
With
Euros is gonna say,
blue
"Actually,
and
wrong
black
room.
smoke.
Wrong room. We should leave.
Yes.
He doesn't need a spell book that bad.
So-
When he does that, does he completely disapparate, or it's not a teleportation to another side of the room? It's just
No, he's gone.
Okay.
He can tell he doesn't want you guys to really know that he's there.
Do we know what the hell this pink toothy creature
You guys can roll to see
Wow.
if you do.
I don't think I wanna. No, I'm not gonna roll for that one.
is? I got a straight 15.
Okay. Euros?
Did you not hear me?
Oh, you're not going to even roll? You don't want to know?
No. He doesn't want to check his memory for this.
Okay. So I will say that you know this as a blabbering mouther.
Okay.
And it is a kind of a mound of these have you guys ever seen like those plants that can eat you? Like eat flies? What is it
A
called?
Venus flytrap?
Yeah,
Venus flytrap.
It's like a bunch of those all in this like ooey gooey mound of grossness.
Okay.
And you would know that the closer you get to them, the more dangerous they are.
Sure could use a wizard with fire magic. Beaker.
I know, right?
Yeah,
Let me reload though, because I can't hear her. Man, this. Okie dokie.
Oh yeah, that she just
a Venus flytrap with many, many mouths.
Yes. And it is ooey and gooey, and even like the mouths have mouths.
And I forgot the name.
It is a blabbering mouther.
Ooh,
So it's-
have you already posted the picture of it? Can you show us a picture
I
of it?
can definitely show you the full picture of it.
I would love the folks at
Absolutely.
home to see that.
Oh Lord.
Let me.
Please feel our terror with us as you gaze upon
see.
Would it be
this
safe to assume?
hellish thing.
There
If
you
there's
go.
any clerics out there, pray.
Oh,
So
oh,
that is what you see.
oh.
Would it be safe
Okay.
to assume that this is potentially undead?
I guess you'll have to figure that out.
Oh dear.
Okay.
Okay.
So before we even get into initiative, off of
I will say this: he doesn't know you guys are here yet.
Okay, so
out
it's
of his pack, Euros is going to grab a flask of holy water and
Okay.
load it into his cannon. Or
Okay.
His not cannon, his catapult.
Okay.
Oh dear.
He's not going to fire yet, but
Okay.
that's there.
Oh.
So
Because this kind of looks like the type of thing that it might be useful on.
okay.
So he's keeping that in his mind.
Okie dokie.
but you're not firing it, right? You're just loading it up.
I'm just loading.
Hobble's gonna pull out his flask of. Oh no, I want to save that. Actually, never mind. I take it back.
I will say, whatever you guys use during this round, you'll have next week.
Okay.
Since
Okay.
this is 0, I'll just let you guys kind of reset
He
in a way.
is going to use his flask of acid and dip some sling bullets into it.
Okay.
Okay. That's a good bet. And
Can I dip the flask of holy water into acid?
No. Can you guys all roll perception for me?
sure. Let us try to roll well.
17.
Okay.
And for Risa,
Yes.
that is a dirty 20.
Okay. And Euros?
10. I had said.
Okay. So, what do you guys want to do?
Okay.
Oh, but it
Can
still
I
hasn't
roll
spotted us.
Perception to see if I see a book.
Yeah, you can. Go ahead.
So now that perception that we just rolled, what was that to? Was that to discover something?
I
and we
wanted to
did not
see
use
if
that?
he noticed you guys. That's how I
see.
did that.
Okay.
What'd you get? 14?
14.
You
Do I
see the bookshelves that are up there, but you don't see a book that would be like, oh, that's the book.
Okay.
Arisa would. Who has the? I would whisper to my friends. Who has the rock salt? I think we found some. Yes.
Two.
Okay. I would
Yes,
want
I
to
do.
take. I would want to take a handful of that with me in my free hand.
Okay.
I will have some of that rock salt with me.
Kind of ready to throw or whatever you
And
need
your
to do.
Yes.
spirit
Okay.
friendship.
Yes.
Well, she doesn't
Don't
know.
make me-
Yeah.
I don't think you know that it has the words friendship on it yet.
No, we kind of jumped up into this new peril and this new hell, so I would not have noticed it just yet. So I'm ready with my spear in one hand and this in the other.
So I will
The
say
rock-
that this
Um,
is your surprise round then. Before
Okay.
we roll initiative.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll move up to about here.
Okay.
All right. Let's try to get, or matter of fact, not my spear, one of my javelins. I will take one of the ones that's not glowing like a beacon in the night, and I will stay
You want, I can drop
right
it.
here. I will go here.
Okay.
Do I get this? Do I see how tall How tall is this creature?
I would say it's like it's definitely taller than Beaker, but I would say it's like I would say it's around 5 feet. We'll say that.
And how tall is this rock outcropping that I just pinged?
Oh,
Did you mean
I'll
Beaker
say it's
or did you
around
mean
5.
Hobble?
Okay.
So you can like hide behind it. Yeah.
Did you mean
Yes,
Beaker?
for now I will hide behind
Oh.
it.
You had said Beaker.
Oh, did I? I didn't mean to.
You said
I
he's
meant
definitely
you.
bigger than
You know who I meant.
that. You mean Hobble.
Thank you,
Not
Remy.
me, because I'm 7.5 feet tall.
Okay.
I said Hobble. Did I? Did I say
I
Beaker?
definitely heard Beaker.
Okay, whatever.
It doesn't matter.
So are we all gonna attack at once then?
Yes, I think that would be a good idea. And I say 1 and 2 and 3.
Yeah, I'll fire.
Okay.
Oh shit! I got a
I
7.
would
Okay. Roll to
let
hit.
me fire my javelins here.
I have like a hair in my face. It's driving me insane.
That's a 14.
Okay.
Is that
Okay. That is a 24 to hit.
Yep. So, Euros and Risa, you both hit him.
All
So,
right.
roll damage.
And damage here. That is
Mine
8
is-
points of damage.
holy water? So,
You
if,
got 8, Risa?
Yes.
Okay.
so the way catapult works,
Yeah.
is it's 3d8,
Okay. Go ahead.
and I also loaded holy water in, which also
Okay.
does damage. I don't know if you want to let me do the 3d8 plus the 2d6 that I loaded the holy water in.
Well, the holy water might not do anything. You'll have to use
Holy
it to try
water,
it.
holy water kind of just does its thing. I don't think it really matters. It doesn't say that it matters.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, cool. Let me. I'll do it on here. Okay. So that's 28.
Very nice.
That's okay.
Damn.
Okay, so when you guys do this, he slowly turns around and obviously sees all of you now. And first, you use a spear, right, Risa?
That was a javelin.
A javelin. Javelin, my bad.
Yes.
So when you throw it, it goes kind of through one of the smaller mouths and just stays there. And it
Ugh.
obviously kind of, growls and freaks out. And then when Euros does his catapult, it blows off like half of it. So
Ooh.
2 or 3 of the mouths now are gone, and it is a lot smaller. So it is now smaller.
Okay.
Nice.
So now roll initiative.
Okay.
Oh my god! I got a nat 1.
I got an 8.
Of all times to get a nat 1,
Alright,
this is the time.
So,
For real.
and what did you get, Risa?
That is a 19.
Okay. So Risa, you are up first.
All right. So, I am going to stay in my current position for now. I will hit again,
Okay.
take out another javelin, shoo, and let's try to hit it again. Let's see. Let's make it as good as we did. Oh, not so good this time. It's only a 9.
That hits.
Really? Wow.
Yes. Yeah,
Cool.
he's a squishy little guy.
Oh, okay. Let's see what kind of damage then. That is solid damage at 8 points of
8.
damage.
Okay.
Yes.
So you
And,
throw another javelin at it, and again, you throw it, and it hits and goes right through another mouth. So now there are 2 javelins just kind of like wobbling around with it.
Ugh.
You want to do anything else? Move, hide,
I'm
whatever?
going to hold position, hiding behind this rock. Do you want me to roll a stealth, if at all, or?
No, you're fine. You're
Okay.
fine. Okay, so now it is the Mouther's turn. So it is clearly mad. Let's see. So it is gonna move right here. And that is its turn.
Oh.
Actually, wait, no, wait. Can it? Yes, so it is going to spit something called Blind Spittle at Hobble. So Hobble, I'm gonna need you to make a dex save.
Does it automatically hit?
Yes.
Oh. Alright. 13.
Okay, so you save it, but you see this like green goo fly past you, and as it hits the ground, it kind of sizzles.
Oh shit.
So, and that is its turn. And now it is Euros.
Cool. Would I be able to load both of my crossbows instead of doing anything?
Yeah, you can load both. Sure, go ahead.
Cool.
I'll use that as your turn.
I'm gonna do that because I did a lot of damage. So,
Yeah.
And he would want to.
Yes.
So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hobble.
And, wait.
Oh, what's up?
Never mind. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Shit, if this thing does acid damage, I don't know how effective acid's going to be on the outside. But he does not like this thing. How tall are these boxes and stuff next to him?
Next to him, I would say those are probably like just the height it is. So like 2.5 feet tall now.
Oh, I just realized
Yeah.
I misread it on the holy water.
What's up?
It would only take that damage if it's a fiend or undead. Is it a fiend or undead?
No.
Okay, so you need. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
You need to add 10.
No, it's already damaged. It can't be undone.
You need to
10?
add 10. I'm so sorry.
10?
I didn't read that
That's okay.
correctly.
No worries.
So
That
sorry.
actually has a big impact on my decision. So I'm going to fire another acid sling bullet at it
Okay.
from where I'm at.
Go ahead.
That is a nat 20.
Nice.
You gonna press the button?
Yeah.
Oh, press the button.
Press the button.
Press the button.
Da-da-da.
Nat 20. I love
It's
those.
going to be 9 points of damage, and
Okay.
then whatever the acid does also.
That's doubled?
Yeah, because
Okay.
I rolled a 3 on a d4,
Oh, okay.
and it's d4 plus 3.
So 9.
9.
Okay.
Does-
Top of the round.
Does the acid appear to have an additional effect in any way?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Just double check.
So it's a bit of a risk, but I would see the efforts that my comrades were trying to do
Okay.
to take this thing out. I would step from behind my position here
Mhm.
and come within 5 feet.
I'm going to need you to make a wisdom savings throw and a strength savings throw.
So that's
I am
fine.
so glad you took that risk and not me. I have no
We can do
strength, and my wisdom is shit, and I was about
We
to
can
do that.
do it. Let's do it. So first,
I was curious
will
if any of you
roll-
guys are going to do this.
First, I will roll the wisdom
Yes.
one. Okay. That is. Okay, so that is 11 total.
And that was wisdom?
Yes.
Okay, you're good.
Okay. And then
Strength.
now, strength. Saving throw or just a check?
Just a check.
Okay. So, let's go to that.
Yeah.
Oh, not 20.
Then you are golden.
Yes.
You are able to
Yes.
kind of avoid everything that he's trying to throw at you. What these mouths are doing are like screaming and yelling, like these horrible screams. And
okay.
it, like, you're able to just kind of focus enough to where they don't bother you. And around the ground, it's kind of like this doughy, gross stuff that's like just covering the ground, and you're able to kind of like hold your footing.
Okay.
So
Well, Risa's meditations are helping her to stay focused during this fight.
I would say so.
And what she does, she takes the handful of rock salt that she has in her free hand, and she's going to sling it at
Okay.
this thing. Shall I make what? Improvised weapon or unarmed strike? Not sure.
I
which
am
is
gonna
the
say I have all this. I should have had it up. I think what I put was 3d8.
Oh, 3d8 is
Yes.
is okay. So it
And-
automatically hits if I'm within.
I mean, you're
Now, is
literally staring at it. Yeah, I'm gonna say
Okay.
it hits for sure. So
All right.
3d8.
So let me go ahead and do 3d8 here.
I could do
I
it.
shall roll them all at once for dramatic effect. Here we
Heck
go.
yes.
So, and that is total of 11 points.
Nice, nice. So what
Okay.
you see happen when you do that is it kind of like it just like almost starts to melt.
Ooh.
So some of the mouths kind of disappear, and there's just kind of one large head and mouth still there.
Okay.
So it's definitely hurting.
Free action to the others, I would shout, it seems to be working. Now, with that one handful, let's call it a handful,
Yes.
how many charges of the rock salt do we have, if anything?
Well, I
do
told Eros that he has, what did I say to you? 5?
Five.
So I'll say that
Okay.
you, like 2 handfuls is a charge, we'll say.
Okay, understood. Okay, so I took like maybe half a charge because I only asked for the one handful technically.
Well, that was yours because you found some. Did you not?
No, she took it from you.
No, I took it from you.
There was additional salt that was found, but then she.
Yeah, I'll
took
say that
the handful.
you just found a
Oh.
handful. We'll just say that.
Oh.
Yeah, we can.
Because I believe someone
That's
didn't
fine.
someone find some.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, she asked for it when you guys were in here. That's why I was saying.
Right.
But I'll say that
She
maybe
said-
you thought of it and grabbed some before
From
you.
what I
looked at
thought,
it.
she
That's
had
fine.
said who has it, and I said you.
Because
so I
literally
was
right
under the impression
behind you
she
is the other room.
Understood.
Yeah.
Okay, so that ends my turn for now,
Okay.
and I will stay in melee with it.
Okay. So it is the Mouther's turn.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. He is gonna go after Risa, and you are gonna need to make a strength save.
All right, strength saving throw. Here we go.
Yes.
Let's see if I can do it. And we roll. Okay, that is a 10.
That is perfect. Thank God. All right, so he just kind of like snaps, sort of growls and snaps at you, and
Okay.
just kind of stays there.
Okay.
All right, Euros, your turn.
Cool. What happens if I load the rocks? Are you guys there? Okay.
Yeah.
Keep in
Yes,
mind
load
that
them up.
it'll explode outward, so it will hit Risa if you hit it.
Okay. But I'm saying, what would happen? Would you like take away either the 3d8 from the catapult, or would you take away the 3d8 from the rock salt, or would you have me roll 68?
I would say if you hit it with rock salt being the ammunition, that it would be the rock salt that we would use.
Okay, so it wouldn't be the 68, it would just
Yeah.
be 3. Cool. Just curious. Okay. I'm not gonna do that. I don't want to waste a spell slot. I had both my crossbows loaded.
Okay.
I haven't been keeping track of my bolts. You had said that it was okay.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Okay. So yeah, I'm going to fire.
Okay.
That's a 16
That hits.
plus. Okay, cool.
Yeah. He's a very squishy AC.
Yeah, I figured. That's six damage.
Okay. So you smack into him with what's in your crossbow, right?
Yeah, it was just
Yeah.
a crossbow.
So with the bolt, it goes right through the mouth of it, and it kind of like seeps all into a puddle and like barely is holding on. Hobble, your turn. Unless you want to move, Eros.
Yeah, I'm gonna move. I'm gonna go.
Okay.
Actually, I have a really good vantage point for ranged, which is basically what I am. So yeah, I'll just stay.
Hobble's gonna go ahead and move up to about here. I say it's not over till the fat lady
So,
sings.
You are
And-
also, though, going to have to do a wisdom.
Oh, that's close enough to do it? Damn it.
Not the other one, but that one, yeah.
That's a long reach. 15 foot.
Yep.
Whoa. Wow.
It's a 9.
I don't think Cat heard you.
Oh, it's a 9?
9. That does not save. So
Oh dear.
you
Oh, no.
can't take reactions. And then I have to roll.
Can I still do my action?
We'll find out in a second.
Uh-oh. There's another part.
You take no action or bonus and make full move in a random direction.
Oh no.
So I will let you roll for the random direction. Roll I guess a d4.
I got a 4.
So we'll say you just kind of go straight down.
How far?
Your
Full
movement.
movement is 70.
Yeah.
Right into the
So-
wall there.
Oh,
Yep.
well, wait.
Right into the
Okay.
wall.
That was here, 5, 10,
Yeah.
15, 20. Right about there.
Okay.
Oh dear. Okay.
So I guess that's your
Shit.
turn. And Risa, that's your turn.
Well,
Well,
I
had a
would.
plan.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I really
I
like
think
this
so.
creature. It's kind of cool.
I
I
didn't
understand
see that coming.
why you get the giggles now when you're a DM. You're like,
Well, I will say, since that first handful did well against this foul thing, I
okay,
would take another handful and dish it onto this thing.
okay,
That would be a full charge from me. And
Okay.
that again is 3d8, I think you said?
yep.
Okay. So, once again, for dramatic effect. And here we go. Okay, good numbers this time. Still 11, once again.
Okay, so when you do this, you throw it at him, and it almost like has a slight, like, bubbling effect. It starts to bubble and boil, like, as if it was, like, in a cauldron almost. And out of nowhere, it just explodes all over you. Gets all over you. I'm gonna say you take, like, 2d4 acid just to
Oh dear.
make it cool.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Let's see how she rolls
Yeah.
and how much does that do to me.
Let's see. Where's my d4? Why don't I have a d4 out? I'll let you roll it, because I don't have a d4 out.
All right, 2d4. Let's hope that I roll low. Let's see.
Oh!
God.
Oh no. And of course, I go down again. Again I go down.
You know what we'll say?
Well, does that end initiative?
I will say, let's see if you notice that it was going to do this. We'll see if you roll perception for me.
Perception or
Yeah.
dex saving throw?
Let's do
Which
dex.
one?
Let's do dex.
Dex saving throw?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see if I can dex my way out of this. Because this is so bad. So bad. Come on. All right. That's a 15.
Oh.
You're good. You duck down, and it doesn't get on you. You get some of the crap on you, but you're fine. I don't want to kill you again.
Oh dear.
I had a bandage.
Oh,
Yes, you are out of initiative.
all right.
I want to look through the book.
I was getting ready to cast Cure Wounds on you again.
Can I look through-
Well, what you can do, which will be helpful. What was that thing that you helped to clean me off with before?
Oh, yeah, let me give you a hand there. And he'll prestigitate the ghoul away.
Oof. Oof.
I'm going to walk up
Thank
to her.
you.
I'm going to drop the glowing spear because she didn't like that, or not glowing
Okay.
spear, the glowing. I'm keeping
yes.
friendship spear.
Oh, we're
Oh, and
keeping that.
speaking
She
of
can't get
which-
rid of that.
Speaking of which, what I would do, I would check once you cleaned me off. I would say, "Oh, thank you, little one," and then I would check my weapons to make sure. What am I reading on my spear? Friendship.
And I'm gonna reach out and touch it, and it now smells like lilacs. It
With
smells
a hint
very
of
pretty.
catnip.
Oh yeah, it
Well-
smells like lilacs and catnip.
No, it smells pretty good. I like the way it smells. But why is there a word etched into my spear without my permission?
It's not etched. It's just like, and he kind of shrugs it off, and he's like, it's like friendship, it's a spirit of friendship. Yeah.
You had better hope that whatever I strike with this spear is not out of friendship with it.
I just want to point out that I imagine Euro saying as awkwardly as Noah just did.
Oh no, that was don't worry. He's very awkward. So
The next person who writes anything on any of my weapons might get the wrong end of this weapon.
So I'm dropping friendship, and then I'm gonna reach out and touch it, and now it says lots of friendship. But the friendship does go away for a second.
You test my patience, tall one, and you, little one, you don't provoke him, please. Let us go from this place. First, let's investigate what is going on in this room, yes?
As soon as Risa turns, Hobble waves his hands, just kind of like this, and then in that pattern right there, it illuminates friendship in midair, and then just kind of dissipates real quick.
Friendship.
All right, well, let's look for that book then, Roy. We need to help your other friend, right?
Can I roll
Yes,
investigation?
let's please.
Yes, all of you guys roll investigation.
Investigation. Oh, that's pretty good.
That's a 16.
16.
14.
Okay. So what you guys see on that little ledge is a book sitting
ledge?
on the floor.
On the north side or the
Oh,
south?
right here where this
I'll just
one,
move. I'll move the monster there, just so you know where I'm talking about, like this thing.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna. If no one else walks up, I'll walk up and grab it.
Go ahead.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
You notice.
Given what we saw in there, Hobble's gonna approach cautiously.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
you're
when you guys get up there, you see it kind of glowing a gold color, and it clearly looks. I'm just gonna say that Reese has seen this book a bunch, and you can clearly notice that it's Frudel's book.
This is the book that I have
how it's
seen the
supposed
old
to
man
look?
reading from.
It's supposed to look like that, right?
Yes, I've seen him reading it many
Just because of the
times.
glow. Just because of the glow, he's precautious.
Yes, I've seen the
Precautious.
old man reading this book many times when he is back at the tavern. We should put it away for safekeeping. And I tuck it in my pack just to make sure that it's safe. And do we find anything else around this room?
So I will
Yeah,
say
remember
that on those shelves, you see that there's really nice pottery that you guys could take with you and sell for next session.
Okay.
I want to grab one and load it into my catapult.
Go ahead.
What's on this shelf? Is that the shelf with the pottery?
Yes, that's like all the pottery.
Okay.
In those crates, you find some more of that rock salt. Also, another flask of acid.
Woohoo.
So
Is that for all of us, or is that going to be divvied
that is
out?
up to you guys. So
Well-
there is enough for one pouch of rock salt and another one vial of acid.
I would say let us all keep an even amount of rock salt divvied up among us. We'd each have an equal amount of the rock salt, and then for the flask of acid, I think I would turn to the little one and say, well, since this has been your forte so far, perhaps this should go to you.
And Hobble would say, I've already got one. You keep it.
All right, that's fine.
I also forgot to mention, totally my fault, that when you guys came into this room, that figure kind of made behind you cave in. So you are now locked in this room.
Oh, son of a
Oh,
bitch.
That totally spaced me.
Okay,
that's
cool.
fine.
That
Do we see any other exit that this figure used? I think, does that not look like a door in the very lower right of the screen?
No, that is not a door.
Okay.
Can I roll to see if I can find a way up?
Yeah. You guys can all roll if you like.
What am I rolling?
Yes.
Just do investigation, we'll say.
All right.
That's a 15.
Investigation.
Okay.
I got a straight 17.
Okay.
And let's see what Risa gets. Not so good. That's only a 3.
So I will say the two of you guys that rolled fairly well, that statue with wings looks very suspect.
There's a statue with wings in here?
Yeah, on the left.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
Oh, the
Oh,
big
yes.
one. Oh my
Yes.
god, I thought there was
Yes.
another gargoyle for a second. I was like,
No.
This is a crazy map.
So,
Oh, there.
yeah, I'll investigate that further.
Okay. Yeah, I'll say roll again.
Yeah.
And while he does that, I will investigate this quadrant here up in the
That's a
top
dirty
left.
20.
I got a 12.
Okay, so you notice immediately, Euros, that the sword looks like kind of a switch.
How tall is it? Can I just reach up
It's
and grab it?
really tall.
No.
I will say that the sword is probably as tall as you.
Okay.
Wow.
I can just reach up and grab it.
Okay. When you grab it, it kind of starts to go downward, and that door that Risa found before opens.
Oh,
In the bottom right corner.
Yeah.
I see. Well, I in my little corner of the room, I only rolled a 3, so I didn't find anything else of note in this room. If it's all the same with you too, maybe we should press on. Yes.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Yes.
Okay. So when you guys
So-
emerge,
Place smells.
you're back
funny.
to where you started.
I see.
You
Is
kind
that
of come
goblin
out.
still
You
alive?
kind of come out like, no, he's gone.
Okay. Just
He's
double
totally
checking.
gone.
Just
Yeah.
wanted to see if he was sleeping or.
So
hanging
I will
around
say, I'll just use one of the dead ones. Like you came out over here, kind of on the
Okay.
top corner.
Okay, just off
Sure.
to the side.
Would it? Is there anyone that would potentially buy goblin carcasses?
No,
carcasses?
probably not.
Is there a bounty on goblins?
You could ask around town.
I will harvest their ears.
Go right ahead.
Must you?
You never know. Could be worth something.
It's disagreeable work. I leave it to you.
Why are you just taking the ears and Euro's gonna pick both of them up and put them on his shoulder?
Well, I've heard
I
that,
wouldn't
you know, that's
Bring
all
all
they-
those with you.
Yeah, I know. That's I know, Cat.
Just proof
No,
of
I've
the.
heard that all
Yeah.
they need for proof is the ears, and that's it.
Huh.
Sometimes you can get paid for just one ear.
Huh. Interesting.
As he's still lugging
but-
both of them.
Yeah, no, he puts them down.
Let's not go crazy with it, though, eh?
Do they
We
have
don't
any
even know if they're
gold,
worth
silver, or
it.
copper? Because I just realized we didn't loot them at all.
You're right, you didn't.
Yes, shall we loot the bodies?
Yeah, go ahead.
Let's do an
Roll for it.
investigation. Mhm.
Oh shit! I got a 10.
Nat 20.
Oh, very good for
So-
you. Only an 8.
Euros, you find, I will say 3 silver in each of them.
So 6.
Yes.
So you guys headed
Well,
back to the
the-
tavern.
Well, the $1,000,000 question is, does he let the other two know that didn't investigate much?
Nope. Not yet.
You guys can roll if you
In-
don't believe him. It's
Yeah,
up to
if
you.
you want to see. I mean, I'm not saying I didn't find anything. Like, he's not gonna say.
All I'm gonna say is eventually you guys are gonna be traveling a long ways together.
Do they have some extra daggers on them?
Well,
What's up?
Do they have extra daggers on them?
Yeah. I'll say each of them has a dagger.
Could I actually have one of those? And then I'll hand him 3 silver and I say, I'll give you this for a dagger.
Yeah, that's a fair trade.
There you go.
And I hand him over 3 silver.
Reese is like,
if
"Oh,
there's
these two
another
idiots."
dagger for Risa, Risa would take at least one of those daggers for her own.
One of them had a scimitar, right? Would you rather have that?
Oh, a scimitar.
Yeah, go for it.
Interesting.
The choice is yours.
Yeah, I
He's got
believe
one in each
that's-
hand, a dagger in one hand, a scimitar in the other. The choice is yours.
Yes, I believe I can do very well with a scimitar, and I pick it up, and I see if it's nicely balanced. Okay, it's functional. It will do. All right,
Sweet.
let's go back to town. Yes.
All right.
So I would like to hide the dagger to the best of my ability under my clothing on my person, as long as it has like a sheath.
Yeah, you're fine.
So I would like to hide it to the best of my ability under my clothing on my person.
I mean, yeah, that's fine.
Risa doesn't know that that other silver is missing, but of course, in spirit, she would say that friends pay other friends a fair share of loot. You know. Just saying.
Yeah, he'll go. Yeah, I found this, and he'll hand her 1 gold, or not 1 gold, 1 silver. Sorry, not 1
I
gold.
was like, damn, you
Oh.
guilted him.
No, I misspoke.
Oh,
It's
you
too late.
saw you
It's on
found
our
this
inventory.
on the
It's on our inventory.
you found this on the dead on the goblins that we bested, yes?
Yeah, I only found 2.
Is that all you found?
Yes.
Roll
Insane.
DM,
a
She didn't need to
deception.
roll.
DM, do I believe
I don't
him?
need to roll. He's quite
Let's.
lying. I'm not even gonna roll.
No, you don't believe him then.
Yeah, he's
Okay, well, I don't believe you, but I won't force it from you. Just remember that friends act in a certain way if friends we will be. And I turn and I continue on to the tavern.
Oh, snap. Okay.
I mean, that's on Hobble because I gave
Lisa,
praise.
in the interest of friendship, I think he might have found one of these too, and he hands her one of the 3 silver that Euros paid him for the dagger,
Love it.
so that we all end up with 2 silver each.
Thank you very much. And I give a pointed look to the big one. And I continue.
That's
Now breakfast is on you, right? That's third breakfast. Third breakfast. That means there has to be 2 before that, and then third breakfast.
Well, that's right. That's fine. I promised that if we made it through, that I would make sure to take care of that breakfast. Come inside, you two.
See,
And we go.
you learn friendship by fighting with people, but the way to my heart is through food and my stomach.
Well, and
And
food
that
you
makes us
shall have.
friends. And then he prestidigitates friendship again in illuminated letters in the air that quickly
Oh
dissipate.
dear. Don't make me regret. And I turn inside. And I go find Cedric
I
to
love it.
drum us up some third breakfast. Let's go find Rudel, yes?
So you guys walk into the tavern. It's kind of mid-afternoon, late afternoonish. Kind of, starting to get the people coming in. And you see him sitting in the same exact spot.
That's persistent
Oh.
because we took a long rest.
yeah.
Yes. I would go to Cedric first thing and I would say, Cedric, we have returned triumphant. Bring us third breakfast, please. I'm not quite sure what goes into a third breakfast.
It's
but
mostly bacon.
bring-
I like eggs. If you have too many eggs.
Yes,
Mostly
yes,
bacon.
plenty.
I will say
Yes,
that
yes,
they
plenty of
make
eggs
a
and bacon.
huge breakfast for you to thank you.
Yes.
Yay.
Yes.
And I would come over to Rudel and produce the book from my pack, and I would gingerly give it to him. Here you go, old man.
Risa, thank you. It's my book. You found my
Yes.
book. Did you guys see anything?
Well, we did see the person, the culprit.
Person?
That,
What person?
Yes, it was a figure who disappeared right before our eyes.
And it takes
Was it a man? A woman?
At least 20
Well,
trees.
Well, it was a figure. Unfortunately, they disappeared in blue and black smoke. I do believe that is the same
Wait.
smoke that you saw earlier.
You specifically saw a person
Yes,
with blue and black smoke.
yes. Unfortunately, they escaped our grasp, though. We
You're
could not catch up with
100%
them.
sure.
Absolutely, yes.
This is not good. I think he's back.
Who is back?
I think he's back. And when
Oh, yeah.
he says that, Cedric just runs out of the bar. And you
Where
hear
is he
him
going in
crying
such a
and
hurry?
yelling and just like totally distraught.
Oh no! Oh no!
And
Oh.
after a moment, Rudel kind of looks at all of you and says, "My friends, I think the world is about to change. And that is where we're gonna stop.
Oh, oh my god.
That was great. Good
Listen,
job.
I watched the dungeon run. I know how Jeff does cliffhangers.
Oh, come on.
That was good.
I'm like, Cedric just booked it. Like, oh my god. For a second, I thought Cedric was about to turn into the
No,
baddie,
no,
like,
no,
right in
no,
the middle
no.
of the tavern.
You
like,
will definitely see Cedric again, but no, he's
my
he's a
God.
cool guy. But yeah, so there it is.
Wow. Yay! We made it, guys.
Thank you
my
guys.
god,
This
I
was so
almost
much fun.
died.
You really did. Okay. Here's the thing
Episode.
with that gargoyle. First off,
Oh.
I have been using these. These are amazing, by the way. If anyone's DMing, amazing. They're called where's the box actually? So you guys will see me use these a lot. They're by Top Dog
Were you gone the
Games,
entire time?
and they're these stat trackers. They're amazing.
Hubble, were you gone the entire time?
No, I think he was gone for a little while.
Okay, Top Dog Game, sponsor us, please.
So, the gargoyle, when you walked right past, I was like, what is she doing?
Yes, well, curiosity.
I was really
certainly did kill
surprised.
the cat.
I was really surprised how you guys handled the flying sword.
my
I didn't
God.
even think of that. So, that was
I would
pretty cool.
also like to mention
Yes.
Heroes is not evil.
I know you're not evil. Thank
So
you.
I just wanna- it's how he acts.
Well, you're just you're a little bit dim-witted.
Just the way he had to qualify
Very
it.
smart. He's not.
I feel like the entire, every
uncharismatic.
session, he is going to say, he's not evil. But yeah, so,
Oh
and I
my
actually have
God.
ones for you guys. Blank ones. So you guys each have.
Oh wow, okay.
So I'm set, man. I'm set.
You're so organized. Oh my god, that's so good.
If I wasn't, this would have been so stressful. But yeah, you guys killed it. I was really
Wow.
like,
Literally.
yeah.
Yeah.
And what I'm gonna say that Beaker did, I'm just gonna essentially say that he was with you because you guys are starting out next week at level 2.
What?
Level 2.
Well, I knew the
Yay!
entire time that you guys were gonna start at level 2. So
Very cool.
Yeah.
Level 2. Level 2.
but yeah.
Oh
So,
my god, that was so awesome, Kat. Oh my
you liked
god.
it? You guys are
Oh, yeah.
into it? Okay, I'm
A
so
bag
glad.
of holding.
Oh my god.
I'm so glad.
We now have a bag of holding. So that's a thing.
A what?
A bag of holding. I can create a bag of holding.
At level 2?
Nice.
Yeah.
From your
Okay.
tinkering, basically?
I
So
can
wait, how do you
create-
make
Actually,
it?
can I not create a bag of holding?
I don't think you can at level
Yes, I
2.
can.
That
At
seems a
level
little
2.
OP to me.
Artificer infusions. I can.
Okay.
Okay. Nice.
I am gonna say you're gonna have to find materials for it.
Well, that's not. It's hook replicating. It's not. It's basically it makes it out of thin air. Basically. That's
Wow.
kind of the point of it. But if you want me to find materials, I can find materials for it. Yeah.
I'll think about it. I'll message you tomorrow.
Gotcha.
But yeah,
well,
so
we
there we
just
go.
got paid, so
Yeah.
sure. And we have the pottery that we can also sell.
So when we
And
start
so-
off next week, we will all be in here, obviously, with Mr. Beaker, since he unfortunately couldn't make it tonight. And
Right.
yeah, we'll see what happens next.
Wow. Thank you, Kat. This was awesome. It was an awesome encounter. Loved it.
Yeah.
Loved it.
Ah! I'm just glad I didn't totally butcher it. I was so freaking out. I was like, oh my god, these are gonna be too easy. They're just gonna kill them right away. I wanted it to be hard, but not like stupid. So
Oh yeah, it had
it
its
was
peaks and
almost
valleys,
almost
trust.
stupid. when
There
you
were
got
peaks and
knocked down.
valleys for
Well,
sure.
it was funny. I had to
like-
kind of change some things as we went because I was like, oh, this is gonna. Well, for instance, the Mouther thing, it actually is an official thing. I kind of just messed with it and changed the name. It was 5d6s vanilla.
Whoa, buddy. Oh my.
I was like, yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Cobb, you not hear anyone,
Wow.
Hobble?
I can't hear Hobble anymore. I might have to
I can hear him. I can
reload.
only hear him. Oh, I can hear everyone. I can hear him.
I can hear you, Hobble. I
can't
got
hear
you
him.
still.
All right, let me reload real quick so I can say bye to you
Yeah.
guys. All right, we are back.
But in a sec.
There we
There's
go.
like a weird delay. I keep seeing you guys talk, and then nothing comes through, and then you
Okay.
stop talking, and
Oh,
then I hear
jeez.
it. It's
Oh,
like
that's
a
weird.
really,
So
really
just-
bad Japanese movie.
Oh gosh. So just last end of game housekeeping. I have we have the nice pottery that we can
Yes,
sell
yes.
at the top of next
We're
week.
gonna start
got-
here just so that Beaker can meet Rudel real quick.
Yeah.
And then we'll be headed back to the City of Glass.
yeah.
Yes.
Okay, and I have one flask of acid, and Hobble has one still. Yes.
Yeah, I've still got a flask of acid and an extra
At
dagger.
at the very end,
Yes.
can I share? Does Risa wear armor?
No, Risa does not wear armor.
Cool. Hobble, do you wear armor?
Yes.
Cool. Can I touch his armor and give him a +1 to AC?
How
Yeah.
long does it last?
Yeah, how long does it last?
Until I decide that it doesn't last anymore.
Okay.
Okay.
Very nice.
Very
With
cool.
level 2, I get to make the bag of holding or another item, but I can only have
I'm gonna say that
I get
let's.
one, and I get some other stuff. Yeah, it's the level up. That's what it is.
Okay.
Gotcha.
I mean,
Okay.
what I get is the ability to make
Message
stuff.
me what it is, like the thing of your character, so I can read it, and then I'll decide how we do the bag of holding. Because I think it's an awesome idea, and you guys definitely need one. Because I have lots of fun stuff.
Oh dear.
So yeah. Plus, you guys have jobs that you can do.
Yes.
So you're gonna accumulate a lot of stuff.
Yay.
But yeah,
Awesome.
so everyone that is in Mixer, thank you guys for staying around. I'm not
Thank
sure
you guys.
who is
Mwah.
still here. Remy, I see that you're still. Actually, let me look who's still in here.
Looks like Remy's been
Let's
really
see.
active
Yeah,
for the most
Remy has been in here. Sean Patrick.
Sue.
I mean, Cher's been in here. Pit Love. Noah, you've been in here. Hobble. Changebox. And Breakfast Not. Not sure who that is, but it sounds like one of the Mixer.
Ooh,
made
that
up
sounds
names.
amazing.
But I kind
Yeah.
of want
Sounds like
one.
second breakfast.
I am gonna make that something in our game, just because. Breakfast Knots. They're made of like croissant
rope.
material and like
Breakfast Knots
covered
is
in
rope
bacon
Stuffed
and
with
maple
scrambled
syrup.
egg. Yeah.
That's what they.
Yeah,
Oh god, that
breakfast,
sounds really
breakfast
good.
not is just rope with maple syrup.
Right?
Ooh,
Yeah,
yes.
let me quickly end the stream so we can chat for a
Hashtag
minute or
third
two.
breakfast.